Hey, folks! Happy Friday. Well, late Friday night for folks on the East Coast like myself. But, yep, we are doing Tales from the Darkside, folks. And for those of you that have it with us and you can watch along, this is awesome. And we'll be giving away what? You want to give away one set tonight?
Yeah, but why don't you just do one? Stretch
we'll
it
do
out
one
a
set
bit.
tonight. Stretch it out. Maybe we'll pick up a more. I'm gonna look for two and pick up some more sets too as we get it. But we'll be giving away a set. So if you don't have it, like Jordan Decker says, he doesn't have it, but he's gonna hang out anyway because he's hardcore. Maybe he'll win one. We'll figure out a way to
Bill,
do it.
I thought we were doing a Star Wars thing a second ago.
Yeah, you were very Sithy.
I was a Sith Lord. That's why my voice was not going.
Execute Order 6-6.
Yes,
I had the Kylo Ren thing going on.
What's our beverages of choice? I'm guessing, Bill, is Opile.
Decapitate a goat. Nice.
You would be guessing wrong, my friend.
You got
tonight's episode. W. Frickenstein is brought to you by Three Floyds. Turbo Reaper.
Three
Turbo Reaper.
And let us know if you're partaking in the chat tonight. It's Friday night. It's late. We're going to be having a couple cocktails. Hopefully you guys rested like we did. Like I said, I was in and out of consciousness the last 2 hours.
That's what I told Colin to do. I said, you better take a nap, brother. He's like, I will. He said he didn't.
No, I was laying on the couch upstairs chatting with the wife, and we were watching TV, and I was in and out of, she kept throwing stuff because I was in and out of snoring. But tonight, Pat, that Halloween movie collector, is brought to you vis-a-vis Lock Tavern Brewery, and I will be having Return of the Yeti.
Ooh, nice.
That can looks awesome. What is that, an IPA?
It's an IPA. It's a hazy IPA. It's really good. And they just came out with a different variant today too. It was like Return of the Yeti something. I just tried it today. It was good, but it wasn't in cans yet. But yeah, this is really good. I'll have to get next time they come, Brett. I'll have to. Hopefully, they'll still have it. I'll have to get some for you. And of course, like I said, they brew everything and can everything cold, so I can't send it, which sucks.
Yeah, you can't mess with that.
I told them, I'm like, come on, I want to send some shit to my friends. I'm like, you gotta. He's like, yeah, we don't do that, unfortunately. I'm like, well, the fuck.
I messaged you guys yesterday, and I got stuck there for quite a while. I went to that Kishwaukee Brewing right near Groundhog Day land in Woodstock. So the Woodpecker Red Ale, good stuff. This Woodpecker Red Ale.
All right.
And I like a brewery that's kind of old school. They go to bottles. They don't do anything in cans. I was like, oh man, it's nice for a change to have a brewery that just sticks with bottles. So
yeah, that's how Floyd's was forever. Remember, they were only bottles for the longest time, and they just recently got into cans.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm used to taking it in the can. Yeah.
Bill, I was showing Pat this. Get a load of that.
That's awesome. I love that sticker.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool. Where'd you get that, at the con?
Yeah, I should have bought the pin of this too, because they did a pin of it. But yeah, but before we get on live, look at that one with Blake in the background.
I love that one. That's cool as hell.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that is cool.
Come on, Colin, some really strong coffee.
Sweet.
It's a pin, yeah. Got like the two things in the background. But I got to know the guy. I was what do we call that?
Colin.
He gave me his card, and I told him about the podcast. So I'm going to follow him and send him a message and give him Pat's information as well, and hopefully have him on. He's got a lot of cool stuff. So
yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I love that.
Saints and Skulls collectibles, limited edition.
Saints and Skulls
horror pins is what he specializes in.
If I have to come back in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Cracking skulls. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this. This is fun. We haven't done this in a bit.
Colin,
the last episode was really good. It was a lot of fun.
Look at that. All three were solid movies. The scene was. I give you so much credit, Colin, because man, I mean, if I sit here and watch a movie, I tend to be okay. But if I sit in like my chair and put a movie on, it's just it's like a quaalude. I hit the button and I'm like,
right.
I guess it's my old age or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my new couch. It lays back. and I'm doomed. If I hit that button and my legs go up, I'm out.
These theater shoes, if I hit the button and I lay flat with a blanket or something like that, and the door like on top of me.
Pat's like, if I lay down all the way, get a pillow and a blanket, have some warm milk,
Rub one out.
Oh, Pat, I just realized I poured out of the glass I bought at that one brewery we were at with all the hazies we had all the samples of. What was that?
That looks like a
Oh,
big glass, man.
Was that the German one, the Didact one?
Remember that logo? Look at that logo.
Is that the Auto Didact? Is that the one?
Yeah, Auto Addict or whatever. Auto Addict.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, what's going on?
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan
with
it looks like a big glass, dude. Is that like a bigger glass? Is that like a pint and a half or 2 pints?
Oh, look at it.
Just skinnier. From here, you're putting it up to the camera. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It looks like that baseball bat you had at the Cub game.
It's like the Snickers. It's like I have small hands. I got that bat back here. I've got a couple of those bats here.
Nice.
That brewery I went to last week, that new one I found, the one that has the axe throwing and all that shit. That's what they have. They have all those tall, thin glasses like that. They don't have regular pint glasses.
They're awesome. What do they call these glasses? Technically,
I don't know.
They call them filter glass. No, I don't know. Anyway,
baseball bats.
I'll go get my bat.
I don't know. Let's get this up on the chat here.
Hi, Jordan. Sending you nudie pics.
Jordan, was that what you commented on Davey's stream?
You know who looked great today at that show, but I had already met her, was Vanessa Shaw. It's good to see her there today.
Oh, yeah? Got bit by something. What the fuck? Don't you hate when
your neighbor?
Get like, yeah. Well, he hit me up early, like he wanted to hang. I told him I'm doing this later at 11, and I said you can come hang out with me if you want. But I think you think he was asleep or something because the house was dark.
I just noticed you're wearing the shirt, Pat.
I'm wearing it.
I noticed I'm wearing the shirt, and who's the odd man out over there? Not wearing his new Tales from the Darkside shirt.
He lost it already, so he's in
detention. I already lost it. I'm in detention.
I already lost. It's probably sitting right next to my Trick or Treat Blu-ray.
I can't do it, Bill. It's $300.
Not gonna do it.
Hey,
you got it. Oh, you told me $70 when I was at your house. Now you're gonna do that to me?
Oh, he thought I was serious, Pat. Can you believe that?
No, you know what you need to start doing is drawing yourself treasure maps to where you put something down and then make a little map.
I am pretty pissed off because I had it down here. I probably I had some dirty stuff down here. Probably threw it in the laundry in accident. I don't know. Fuck.
I said I try to keep all my shirts now, and since this is technically the podcast room, I keep them all in the closet over here on hangers and everything. I'm like Mr. Rogers. I come down, I sit, change my shoes, put the different shirt on.
Oh,
I got all my shirts are in alphabetical order in my closet. That way I know which ones are missing if something's gone.
I put them by group. I'll put like the Halloween ones together and all the other ones. I'll put them by
themed
group.
ones, right?
Yeah.
I think Jordan's right. I think Cody Decker took it when he was here last. Fucking bastard.
That Cody Decker's a dick. He's such a dick. Why?
He's such an asshole. The first thing he starts throwing F-bombs out here before.
What a dick.
Rotten Decker. Cody
Decker.
Why is he gonna be such a dick?
Yeah, I know. Fucking.
You dick.
I just watched a movie recently where someone kept calling someone a deck. Like they're saying dick, but there's like deck. Like a deck of cards. Bot.
You dirty ass either.
Now look, I don't eat ass.
Oh God, Bill, did we tell you about Lito with that whole situation? Did Pat and I tell you about that?
What, he was eating ass?
Oh, no. The alternate ego. He's like, who was that guy?
Oh, yeah. He's like, what is this Cody Decker?
Because I accidentally I thought it was Cody Decker was it on Davey's channel, right, Pat? Is that what it was?
On Davey's channel, yeah.
I'm gonna go get stoned.
Yeah.
And it said Brett Patrick on it. He's like, Dave's like, Brett, you get stoned, you get high. I was like, fuck. No, I don't.
Get confused when you start mixing the two fucking accounts together.
I know.
And then Lito's like, Brett, you don't
like
smoke.
the stepfather. Who am I? Wait, who am I here?
Lito's messaging me, Brett, I thought you didn't smoke. I was like, shit, fuck this
Only
up.
when I burn.
Stirred up a shitstorm.
Oh, God, that was funny.
That Cody Decker.
That damn Cody Decker. Well, it's got a little bit of Jordan and Cody in there, right? That's hybrid.
It's a hybrid, baby.
Anyways.
It's a hybrid.
So what
And
we're doing,
you,
we're
it's a
doing
fly
Answer Me?
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
first episode tonight is the last episode on disc 2, and it is Answer Me, and isn't this the one with Harry Anderson, where he's got the
this is the one with it's only one person in the entire episode. It's a woman, and she's no other actors in it, and she talks. You'll see.
I mean, I probably remember, but for some reason I was thinking it was the one with Harry Anderson when he has the answer machine that comes to life, and it's his voice.
I think that's in a later season. I know which one you're talking about. Did we already watch that one? We already watched something?
We watched
with
the
Harry
one
Anderson.
where the guy's in the computer.
Watch the one with in the computer, which was Justine Bateman.
The parents want to get
it was Justine Bateman. I could have sworn we watched one with Harry Anderson already.
We watched the Harry Anderson one yet? I don't remember. But this one, Answer Me. I'm trying to. I'm sure once we start, I'll remember it. The other ones I remember, right? The other ones I remember. The Tear Collector one I remember easily. It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, that was always like I don't know. We'll see. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
I do like the third one tonight a lot, though. The third one's like pretty decent.
What was the third one?
It's what is it called again? Fuck. It's about the Ouija board. It's escaping me right now.
I'll remember.
Turbo Reaper over. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
All right, folks. So if you have it, get ready. Like I said, we're starting with Answer Me, that episode, which is the last episode on disc 2. So we'll do a quick countdown. I got it all set up. I think I did.
Oh.
You all set? Ready?
Just about ready. Okay, there's the clouds. It's on pause on the clouds.
All right.
Me too. Pause on the clouds.
Me too. There we go. Hit play. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, cool.
What?
Rough and running.
We're off to the races.
God, I think we say it every time, but this fucking music creeped me out at 7 years old. My God.
Man.
Bot. I want a shirt that says bot.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. That's how you know if we're all in sync, if we all say butt at the same time. Instead of like one of those clappers like they have in Hollywood, we all got to go, bot. Okay, we're in sync.
But I should have been counting.
Oh, yeah. How many times you said bot?
Okay, here we go.
All right, so I'm trying to remember which one this is now.
We've already said it like 10 or 12 times, I think.
Oh, okay. This is the woman. Okay, I know with the phone that keeps ringing in the other apartment.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, now I remember. Yep.
That was back when the digital clocks were kind of cool to have.
I still have one.
This is a pretty.
I still have
one.
my old one that I had for the last 25 years, 30 years, and I still have it in the same spot, the opposite corner of my room, so that when it goes off, it's loud, it's obnoxious, and I have to get my ass out of bed to go turn it off. Otherwise, I ain't getting out. So it's a trick I learned a long time ago, and it still works to this day. So I stuck with it.
I'm thinking.
What's the first time watch for Colin?
Get off
Sweet.
the phone. I'm thinking of going.
You'll
on
have to watch
Davey's
them again
channel
on
really
your own
quick.
to get the full effect, because we're going to be bullshitting over it. But
Bullshit.
Now you got the series. You got to go back and watch the old episodes along with the old episode.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
They get hooked. That's right. She's an actress, and she's subletting this apartment, and the phone keeps ringing. That's right.
You know who she is? I mean, she's been in a bunch of things, but I remember her as she was in Willow Bavmorda, the evil queen Bavmorda.
Oh, really? I've seen Willow in a dog's
Yeah.
age.
And I believe she just died recently, like a couple weeks ago. I could be wrong.
This was me this morning, waking up in my chair at freaking 4 o'clock in the morning.
You
Oh,
could
no.
tell she must be mostly a stage actress because she's like, used to like talking to herself like a monologue. You know what I mean? Like she seems like she's
Right.
good at this, like kind of acting.
Gene Marsh?
Where have we seen Gene Marsh from? She's grabbing
who
her
this is?
chest.
Yeah, she's holding on to her knockers. God bless her.
Making sure they're still there.
I do the same thing. Imagine that. A $600 sublet. Could you imagine a $600 rent?
And that's back in what, 83? When is this? 83?
It's 84, 85.
I think it's 84, right?
Early 80s. $600 a month.
There weren't too many actors they paid for in this episode.
No.
Oh,
It's
one changeling, right?
She's
Yeah,
the
that's
only
right.
one in the episode. I think she does all the voices too.
Okay, I just asked Davey if he's a cop because I thought I saw him reporting to traffic duty today.
Daniel, what's up, dude? What, Jake?
Cheers.
Hello, Daniel. Happy Friday.
And if anybody pops in, let us know if you own Tales from the Dark Side. You can watch along with us.
Daniel, you're a star.
If not, just hang out and have a couple cocktails, and then we'll get stupid, and then we'll get demonetized like we usually do because we're too drunk. We get drunk, we curse.
Well, hey, it's the best time to do it, right? It's late night on Friday.
This is it. Anybody got to work tomorrow? I almost had to work. They're like, "Can you work
Ooh,
tomorrow?" I'm
really?
like,
Oh, that would have sucked.
oh, I'm like, I can't. I can't.
See, that's great. That right there, you could see she was like dressed like kind of like an evil looking. See that photo right there? It's
Yep.
like Bavmorda from Willow, the evil queen Bavmorda.
I mean, it's always so weird when you see like a TV show like this, or even like you see a stage actor, where, like you said, they're just doing a monologue where they're just talking. Like if you're home by yourself, you're not talking.
No,
You're
exactly,
not talking
not at all. No, I don't walk around. If I do say something out loud, it's like to like try and let it sink in. Like, God damn it, like something like that, where it's like, you're not going to sit there and go, "Oh, did I remember to take the trash out?
Oh.
Let me go check."
Yeah.
Blimey.
I mean, I talk to the dogs. I'll admit, I talk to the dogs.
Well, they're another living being, though. You know what I mean?
But I'm not just walking around the house talking to myself.
Right, exactly. And the way she does it too, so jovial and just keeps going, like with her dialogue. You could tell she's probably a stage actress that probably does this kind of thing all the time.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, awesome.
Colin's
So glad
got a
you got
set
this,
now,
Colin.
so
I'm glad you got it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sorry we started so late, but like we were trying to coordinate our schedules, and next Friday didn't work for us, and tomorrow didn't
we
work.
won't do it this late typically.
Yeah, we typically will do much earlier for the next three.
But
Yeah, generally, we try to do it around 8 o'clock on Friday nights. That
8
seems to be
o'clock
the
Central.
Right, which works
central
a lot
time.
better.
Yeah, right.
Just today, I knew I was going to get home late, and I wanted to hang out with the wife a bit because tomorrow I got band practice all day tomorrow, and so I figure I'd annoy her for a couple hours, then come down here and get drunk.
Well,
Jones
one
got
good thing about going on late, though, like I told you, I was talking with Lurch later. He was like, "Oh man, I'm going to try and get on because I get off work late, So finally, he'll get to jump on.
That's it, man. Looking forward to October, seeing Carpenter and Lurch. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Oh,
and Brett got to go hang out with my buddy First Jason today, right?
It's Moody's buddy, right?
It's Moody's buddy.
Yeah. Hey, check it out. She's eating a TV dinner like mine. Remember? I sent that picture, and I said I was watching what was it, dinner with Leatherface documentary while I was eating lunch with my Leatherface figure. Right away, Brett goes, "What the fuck are you eating?" It just looked like shit in a tray.
The picture was priceless. I'm sorry. I saw the window in the background of this episode. Isn't it like the background they used all the time outside of a high rise back then in the 80s?
Yes.
Like the same fucking
Yes.
background.
It almost looks like the honeymooners, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that TV dinner. Then we started talking about Hungry Man TV dinners.
Yeah. Hey, some of those taste a lot better than they look, but the only time I ever get them is when they have like real good sales on them, like 3 for something, you know, and then I'm like, what the hell? I'll see what they got. If they got something good, I'll pick them up. But
she just hit her head. Take it easy.
Speaking of Jordan, Jordan, if you want, drop a link to your channel. Jordan, his first video is premiering on Sunday.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Jordan, I'm going to set an alarm.
To start with.
I can't wait. I want to make sure I'm on there to at least make an appearance there before we're on.
But what time is it? It's on Sunday, right?
It's 5 o'clock. I think he had on there, right? I think
5 p.m. on Sunday. Okay, perfect.
Is it 5 Eastern or 5 Central? Because he's on Eastern time, so it might be 5 Eastern. So
it might have to be under Brett Patrick for that one, though. I got to tell you.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to be going in. We're going in the morning. We're gonna go see the Thunderbolts. So I was hoping it wasn't like an early thing because I might be gone. You know, I want to check it out.
My brother really enjoyed it, and Davey really enjoyed it. I heard he had his short that came up on my feed.
I've been hearing like I'm like not asking anyone for any details. I'm just like I just been hearing people saying it's like a better Marvel movie for a change. Like it's one of the better ones that has come out in a while, which I was hoping for because it looked good. So that's cool. I'm stoked. You know me, I'm a Marvel guy. I love that shit.
It just after that last Avengers when they kind of finalized, I haven't really watched too many of them, but this movie I do want to see. So
well, and I get it because they went into overload. They made way too many, way too quick, and anybody that wasn't like 100% a diehard fan gave up. You know, it's like there's just too much, and a lot of the stuff they were putting out wasn't quality. You know, a lot of the stuff they were putting out was just rushed to get out. So that's why when they fired that guy or he left or whatever, and they got the other guy back, and he gave Kevin Feige back control. He's trying to right the ship down. And so far, he's been, you know, kind of tweaking things and bringing it back to how it was. So. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
If you guys are watching along,
she's really good at this.
She was giving the whole plot away, how they were saying how the person strangled themselves. She's like, how do you strangle yourself?
Yeah, she kind of tried to do
on the phone. On the phone, right? She was talking to the operator?
Yeah.
Was it the operator or was it the building superintendent she was talking to?
I think it was the building superintendent.
Because when she talks to the building superintendent, there's like no one on the other end. It's just her talking. And you know what I mean? It's like you could right there. It's like, oh my God, she's a stage actress because this is probably something she does all the time on the stage, you know? Talks to herself on the phone.
Oh, and so I was talking to Brett. So folks, there will be no watch along on Tuesday. I scored tickets, really cheap tickets to go see the Gene Simmons band. So
nice.
I'll be seeing him on Tuesday night. So no watch along on Tuesday.
I think we're shooting for Monday, right, Pat? Is that what we're looking at?
So we're gonna reschedule for a Monday night watch along.
There he is. There's Lurch.
There he is. Lurch.
Hey, Lurch.
What's up?
Where's the Kenny G?
What's going on, buddy?
What's shaking, buddy? Yeah, because he's playing at the theater not far from my brother's house. I called my brother the other day. So what are you doing Tuesday? It's like, nothing. Why? I said, all right, we're going to see Gene Simmons. He's at the Walmart Theater, which is like 10 minutes from my brother's house.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you know where I listened to him? You know, Billy Corgan started a podcast like a month or two ago, and I've been listening to Billy Corgan's podcast.
He was on
he was like one of the first guests.
Yeah, it was good.
Gene Simmons he's definitely an interesting individual. It's something.
I watched, speaking of interesting individuals, I watched part of the Billy Corgan podcast that he did with Corey Feldman.
That's what got me to listen to all of his podcasts. That one's wild, isn't it?
Oh,
About
really?
The What's
I didn't
Eating
listen to
Gilbert
the whole
Grape.
thing. I listened to so much of it, but it was like every single thing that Corey Feldman talked about, it all came back to like he tried to like, oh yeah, it would have been a massive hit, but this happened, or I would have had the role in this movie, but this happened. It's like there was always a catch. It's like, is there really, or is it? You know what I mean?
Johnny Depp didn't like him, and he was with River Phoenix.
Yeah,
and all this shit.
It's always like something. Yeah, like he has a reason why this didn't. For every little thing. I don't know. I was kind of like.
So one of the other mods must put you in a timeout. That's hysterical. You're a bad seed.
Oh really? Oh boy.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think Billy Corgan. Well, he's from around here, as we know, Bill. So it's.
Well, I liked his. I listened to that whole thing with him and Bill Burr. They were like maybe brothers or something. Did you hear about all that shit?
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild. I saw him on that. Who's the guy who used to put Howie Mandel? I saw him on his podcast. Man, that Howie Mandel, that interview really made him look bad, man. He really looked like a pretentious fucking asshole when I watched that episode. But
he looks like a
Bill Burr,
strange cat too.
Hilarious.
Oh, Howie
Mandel.
Mandel.
They were on there together, like face off and shit.
He's got a lot of eccentricities. He's out there.
And he's just kind of like pompous too, you know, just the way he carries himself. It's like
he's definitely a little bit of the pompous, yeah.
Like you dick.
My brother was over to pick up some stuff here earlier, right when I got home, and he leaves. He's like, pull the van out back so I can leave nice and quietly. I was like, what the fuck? Take it easy, Barry Sims.
Yeah, that's hysterical.
There's a great shot at your background there, Brett. Your outdoor setup.
That's a perfect shot.
There it is.
It looks like what the hell was the
we
TV
saw the
show?
Cat's Eye the other night, right? Last week. Remember?
What was the TV show? Moonlighting.
Yeah.
It looks like the background to the intro to Moonlighting. Remember Moonlighting with Bruce Willis?
Oh, of course. Some fly by day, moonlighting stranger. You just met along the way. I knew they'd be singing tonight. I just didn't know I'd be singing.
How many shots have you had?
None yet.
None yet. They'll come in. They'll be coming soon. I still have some good fucking bourbon left.
Brett playing it over there. Oh, the moonlighting. Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau.
Some fly by night. Some fly by day. I brought that out the stag.
I don't want to get dinged.
Brett, I busted out the stag for tonight.
Oh, good. I will get mine out as well.
And what's creepy is the person she's talking to as the operator is her.
It's her.
Voice. You hear
That's what I was going to say. I didn't want to spoil it. I almost said it earlier. Like, she's the only person in this episode. She also does all the voices. You know, like anytime you hear somebody talking on the phone, it's her again.
Oh, fuck. I got to open another one, Bill. I finally finished that first bottle ever.
It's like
when you go to the grocery store and you just take a whiskey and then the next one comes down.
Maybe I should have some War Penny. That might make Pat feel better.
Yeah, the War Penny. Did you like that? You said you liked it, right?
Fuck yeah. I just like the rustic flavor. It's pretty badass.
Good. It's got the good rustic smoky flavor. Hey, Lurch, member for 12 months, our good buddy. Member for 12 months. Crazy happy to be here. Well, you should celebrate with a Zima and a few Colombian.
Oh God, fucking Lurch. Are you partying with Ray Dong Chong at the same time?
I was mentioning Lurch, looking forward to October, buddy.
Lurch again. I know you got the Carpenter concert. Oh God,
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun. Shit, Lurch, what are you doing? What are you doing Memorial Day weekend? If you're not working, come up here, brother. Right up.
Try.
Cody Snyder's coming. He's going to be here. He's staying for the weekend, and then maybe trying to get Jordan here. So if you're free Memorial Day weekend, man, take a ride up.
Pat's getting his own early edition of Ring Stock before the real one.
We're putting the band back together.
Yeah, but hold on, Lurch. Jordan already called the spot where the dogs pee on his rug, so you can't sleep there. Jordan.
No shit and pissing on the rug, especially you, Jordan.
Uh-oh, where's she going?
I
Don't
have to
leave.
watch Deck. I have to put down training paper when Decker's here.
You know where else you see that background too, Patton, out the window? Is the one Married to Children episode where Al sees his own girlfriend to get the football back and he flies out the window. Jumps out.
I always like when the dummy flies out the window, no matter what the episode is. You see like the dummy and you hear, well, here's
Yeah, exactly.
Just like when the Santa landed in their yard from the helicopter from the Lakeside Mall.
We try to have our Christmas
Dummy.
pizza.
The real Santa wouldn't jump out of a helicopter with a bottle of Muscatel in each hand.
Right, you should look it up because I could be wrong, but I think she died recently. And if that's the case, so did our other boy from Willow, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing when Val Kilmer put on my wife's DVD, real size. Where that at?
That is classic, dude. That's gold. Yeah. So Cody will be
That's what my mom
here.
would call him, Val Kilmer.
I'll put some PP pads down for Jordan so he won't mess up my rugs.
Okay, I'm looking it up here. Oh, hey, Bill, I'm going to tell you one thing. I
What's
know you weren't
happened?
the biggest Thanksgiving fan, but the guy that played Carver, the killer, like during the kill sequences, fucking great guy. Really cool to talk to.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah.
Well, like I
What
said,
is
I
that?
like the killer. I like the killer. I like the kills.
Here it is.
I really didn't like the a lot of the cast. You know what I mean? It kind of annoyed me.
Is this the first episode? Yeah, you're right, Bill. She just died this year.
That's for Cody. April 13th, Cody
Like
says.
like a couple weeks ago or something, right?
She died a couple weeks ago. Well,
Yeah,
Gene,
that's what I
I'm
thought.
sorry.
Because her and Val Kilmer
Love you.
were like couple weeks apart. You know, and they're both from Willow. That's what I know. You know,
Who did this would be a memorial?
She lived to be 91. That's pretty freaking good.
I'll take 91. I'm trying to just live till tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Oh, she was the queen in Willow, is what you guys are saying, right? Yeah. Well, she's in Return to Oz. Damn. That's a messed up movie, Return to Oz.
Bruce Dickinson is doing a horror hound appearance?
Oh.
Really?
is she in that too?
Yes, Sean Clark or whoever they announced it. He's gonna be at the Horror Hound in Cincy. Yeah.
Oh,
First time
Pretty
I've-
damn cool.
yeah.
I'd love to go meet him in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. How fitting is it we're watching this and she just passed? It's just, man.
I'd meet Dickinson
know,
in the horror.
I know.
I'd say, can I play with madness?
Yeah. The prophet star that is crystal ball. Now you're getting me going. Can I play with madness?
I saw that tour.
There's
That tour
no
was a great tour.
reason there at all.
I'll
I
be
saw
a
the-
number
actually, I
of
saw
the
them
Beast
twice on
guy
that
just
tour.
because
Look at
twice.
this is the best part.
it was the big album.
Look at the phone freaking out.
Oh,
Look at it, it's jumping. Oh, it's wrapping around the throat.
How do you strangle
great.
yourself? Well, now you know how you strangle yourself. The phone comes alive and strangles your ass.
Is this the first episode where there was only one actor in it? Right? It was, right?
oh, I would imagine. That's
I
a
think
really
so.
rare thing. I'm sure.
First and only.
I'm sure. It's probably the only episode in the whole series. You know, who knows? Oh, no. I think I remember one more coming up.
Oh,
I think there is
I
another
thought
one.
you were right in the middle of Tina Turner there. Oh, what?
I always like the music in these episodes.
like
It's always
that.
creepy. It's very creepy, the music.
Yeah, for sure. So creepy.
Look at that radiator.
So is the song Brett's talking about. But
Here comes Ike Turner with a right
episode
hook.
was good. I like that episode because, like I said, she's putting on this one woman play the whole episode, and she's taking it so fucking serious. I mean, so serious. So you know what I mean? And she's doing a good job. You know, you're buying it. And you want to see what's coming next, and then
End of the first
that
episode.
happens.
That's
And the phone comes to life and starts chasing her, and wrecks the one. It's like so ridiculous and so out of the element of the whole rest of the episode. It's like
And then she's sleeping at the end.
sleeping.
Joy, the daylight. Yeah, nice name.
More
for
like
it.
All right, now we gotta
dead.
switch
She
discs.
dead.
That was episode 1. That was
That's
Answer
episode
Me.
1. So that is the end of episode 1 that we're watching this evening. So I have to switch. I have to switch discs.
You're gonna have that song in my head all night now. Thanks, Brett.
Oh, but it's like, you take this love.
You do that too.
Oh, when you played that back for me, Bill, that on that one episode, was that the tasting stream we did? Oh God, that was so.
Yeah, the St. Patrick's one.
Whoa.
Where?
Shit.
So
I got to get up and I got to go grab my disc. It's over across the room here, so I'm gonna go switch that out. And then should we do a shot?
we can
This
do
is our,
Where's this 3?
Oh sure, why
We're-
not? Let's do it. Okay.
We'll celebrate moving on to disc 3. We're on to disc 3 now. We're making some progress
Disc
here.
3. And then I'm gonna go get my.
We have a long way to go, 4 seasons, but we're disc 3. That's it. That's an achievement.
Why
Okay.
can't we find this 3?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there
I
it is.
can't
Okay.
find it. Disc 3.
No, there were. I guess last time I watched all these, they were out of order.
I know. It's so easy to put them out of order the way they're set up like that.
This whole set is out of order. All right, turn my heater off. It's actually hot here now. It's hot. I'm a sweating. All right, everybody. So yeah, switch to disc tree. I'll wait while everybody switches up. Everybody else having a cocktail this evening. So, like I said, folks, we'll be back on. Well, we're going to do the podcast on Sunday night like normal.
Oh God.
But the watch along would be moved to Monday night. What did we say we were going to watch? We talked after the thing.
Were we going to do one of the comedies or?
I don't remember what the fuck we said we were going to do.
It was the first one in May, the anniversary. Fuck.
Hold on. We were going to do House of Wax. House of Wax.
House of Wax because it was first week in May. Yes.
Yeah, House of Wax
good
turns 20 this year. House of Wax.
Good one.
I like that. I like that remake. It's actually I enjoy it.
I really like it. It feels like Tourist Trap more than anything.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I do like it. Hey, what's up, Coy? What's shaking? Happy? Sandro's in there.
Hey, Happy. What's going on, man? Okay, Bill. Time to break the seal. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you know what? You're getting a stag? You're doing stag?
Yeah, I might as well.
All right, cool. Since I'm up and standing here, I'm going to take a piss real quick.
I'm gonna have some good.
I don't
fucking
even
bourbon.
see you, Bill. It's okay.
Good fucking bourbon.
Good fucking bourbon. I better hit play on this. So, tiring day today, Pat?
Yeah, it was a busy day. Jumped
Forgot
from 2 different job sites, and it's just work's just been crazy. It's just been busy as hell.
Same here.
Going from different job to different job. I got multiple jobs going now, and I'm like, I don't remember what day it is anymore. I guess it's a blessing and a curse to be busy, and because if you want to work, no work, you don't make any money.
I forgot to message your neighbor about the Cubbies. They scored 9 runs in the first 2 innings tonight against the Brewers. Good stuff.
Yeah, I was hoping he would have came over, but I guess it looked like the lights were out over at his place, so I'm assuming maybe he passed out. I'll catch him over the weekend.
Of all songs, Brett. Of all songs, why did you have to get one that has a scream?
It sounded like that. That's what you were gonna say.
I'm fighting the urge to do that every 5 seconds now.
The next episode is the Tear Collector.
Well, no shit.
Oh, and the Madness Room. The Madness Room is actually really cool. I like the Madness Room too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I like the Madness Room. That's
That
like my
one's
favorite
great.
one of these 3.
Monsters in my closet. Still
It's
waiting
creepy.
always. Oh man, still always.
The Levitation one is really good too. I love the Levitation. Bigelow's Last Smoke is a lot of fun.
Leanna, hi.
Hey,
You
Liana.
ditched Davey. I'm proud of you. No, just kidding.
No, Davey his stream probably just ended. So everybody's like, we'll go see those second-rate guys over on that channel.
Leanna, I swear I saw Davey's doppelganger. I gotta send Leanna the picture.
You're here to cry? What?
You're gonna cry.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here to cry? Oh, because the Tear Collector.
Oh, the Tear Collector.
Oh, okay.
Leanna, do you have
Well-
this set? Have you ever seen this? I don't know if we've ever asked her that.
I'm sending Leanna the picture of the policeman.
Sitting in Nebraska. I love this state, by the way. Outlander, Nebraska.
I actually have family out there that I really don't know. There's Frickensteins in Nebraska.
Damn, those damn Frankensteins. So, Colin, did you change your disc? We'll move into disc 3. I know you can go back and watch these.
Disc
and you
3.
can, binge watch them. They're a lot of fun.
Colin, he's probably sleeping.
No,
I'm
he's-
trying to fully
no, he's-
concentrate on these
he's still in the
episodes.
chat.
Oh, he did. He's still there. All right. He was kind of
He's watching the sun come up with us. He's watching the sun come
Yeah,
up. Over our eyes.
it's probably already up over there. He's cooking breakfast. What are you talking
For
about?
fuck's sake.
It was great though when he opened up that box and he's like, "What the fuck are these things?" He didn't know they were part of the Halloween game until Pat said.
I thought I mentioned it once before, yeah, because those came, remember those after the set was released, they came out with those as add-ons to add because those are the 3 people that are actually in the commercial for the game. So they only had a limited supply. So I bought 3 to go with all 3 sets that I bought. So that's why I threw it in there. So we had it with the game.
I know, when he was like, I don't know what this is. And I'm
No.
looking at it, I'm like thinking, yeah, what the hell is that? And then as
No,
soon as
but-
he pulled up the game, I'm like, it's probably the add-on for the game.
Yes,
But he
yes.
did have Colin, to your credit, he had the best line. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What the fuck is this? Is this a fucking bill?"
Yeah.
That would be great if we put a bill in there and said, "Okay, you owe us this."
And I know. Each one of the stickers I sent was itemized.
Colin, you all set that? Awesome. And that's the sun is rising in Belfast as we speak.
That's good.
All right, I got
man.
paused on the clouds.
Oh,
All right.
let me get to the clouds. Under the clouds.
Oh, hey, Brett, a friend of mine and yours just showed up. Hey,
Hey,
what is this? Some kind of holocraft?
Thrill
who
me.
cares? I should open up
You
my.
wanna
No, I
read
don't
this
want to open
kinda
up the
crap?
white suit one. What's up? Huh?
Yeah. Eh?
You gotta go get a set, Leon, at their cheap.
Didn't-
Get a set. So you
Didn't
can
he
hang out
come
and
with a
watch
can
one.
of beer?
Mine didn't. Mine was missing. Did you watch my? I did my unboxing video, and I pointed at it. I'm like, something's missing here, and then I opened it up, and you could see it's not. I thought maybe it fell out and it was in the box somewhere. It wasn't in there. I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
We
I
need a
got good
6-pack
news
of
for
High
you.
Life.
I found it on my ground somewhere here in the basement.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Did you
okay.
really?
Well, because remember it was a dented box. We gave Bill. The,
Yeah.
I got that dented box one, so it makes sense. Somehow it fell out. Yeah, I've got it, Bill.
Yeah.
So there's another thing for you.
That's cool because I
Look at the
I was
can
well, I
version.
made comedy for my video, so it all worked out. But yeah, I looked to see if there was like a hole big enough for that can though, if it
Yeah.
fit through it. It didn't look like
Right.
it. It didn't. So I don't know how the fuck it got out. It came out when Brett did a leg drop off his bar there onto the box. It wasn't crushed when you guys bought it. It was fine. He was wrestling with it.
Tell you, man,
Dropped the
I
Macho
was
Man
amazed.
flying elbow on it. That
I was
can went
amazed how-
flying.
I made it back from H45 with everything in great condition. The only thing,
It's
that
going to be
I had
like 2
that was
years. It
rough
goes
was-
like, I'm coming over to get my beer for
the
my
poster was the only thing I got
comeback.
that was a little roughed up. But other than that, everything from H45 came back good. Oh, that's awesome.
Hold on here.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, there's the mystery solved.
High Life.
Yeah, it looks just like High Life. That's cool. All right, cool. Well, mystery solved.
Another good story.
Another
Oh, God.
unsolved mysteries. That was speaking of
Are we
creepy
ready to
songs
hit
like Tales from the
play?
Dark Side. Unsolved Mysteries had a creepy song.
Yes,
Yes.
it did. Good song, too.
Well, you know what I
Yeah,
think.
right, just like that.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
for
I'm
sure,
still only
for
on
sure.
the first beer. So-
Me too.
I got my
I had
second.
2 at the brewery earlier. I had 2 at the brewery. And then
Oh, I
you
had
know
a
what's
couple
bad?
old styles before I cracked the Turbo Reapers.
You know what's bad when you walk into the brewery and the girl's like, "Oh, peanut butter stout," right? I'm like, "Really? Is it that obvious?"
Yeah,
All right, so
You know what you
everybody
like.
all set to go. Colin's
Good
all
stuff,
ready to
guys.
go. Let's
yep.
do it. Let's do a countdown
Yep.
from 3, 2, 1, and on the tier collector. This one is, and I see the clouds. I'm in the clouds.
I'm in the clouds. There's the trees.
And
Mhm.
one of these days, when we make it out to Steel
There's my
City,
backyard.
we're gonna go find all this stuff. We're gonna find that bridge, that fucking fence.
Yeah, we're going to that fence, man.
That
That's
stream.
right near George Romero land.
Brett's all, yeah, man, we're fucking going to that fence, man.
Fucking ain't right, we are.
We're taking a picture with the little Miller beer can.
Well, you saw that, right, Bill? The guy that
Brett's
did the
gonna
video.
lean on it with that little beer can and drink out of it.
You saw the guy that has the video on YouTube that went to these sites, right?
Yeah.
I did. Ooh, Spooky Myers. Ooh.
I love those pins. That guy did a hell of a job.
Next time out the message here, we'll talk to the guy. Be good.
Yeah. Talk to Bob.
Talk to the Bob.
Be great if his name was Bob.
I didn't get his first name. Probably should have if I asked him if he wants to go on our show. Look at all this makeup. What's going on here? Are there tears dripping? What is that?
Yeah. Look at it. And you know, she's been in a million things, but she's the chick from the original Suspiria.
Yes.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you manage to get all the shit out of your face, Brett? All the color that you
Oh, dude, this is yes, I did. But you know where I forgot to get? This is disturbing. I forgot to get up like the nostrils. All of a sudden, I got a Kleenex. I'm like, oh fuck!
Oh man, you sneezed. It was like a pride flag.
I was like, what the fuck? But dude, I kicked my ass out there. Yeah, it was rough. It was fun though. We only have one more year of that. My son next year. That's the elementary school that does that for charity with all the color. It's fun. Food trucks and shit. I love them.
Yeah.
That's like when I get home from work. Usually, I blow my nose in, but it doesn't have color. It's just black that comes out.
Yeah, Brett,
oh, this is a good episode because Eric Bogosian's in this from I Remember Talk Radio. Remember that movie with Oliver Stone? That's a wild movie.
And he plays
even this guy.
Victor Garber is the guy from Alias. The other guy, Victor Garber. You're thinking of, Bill?
Well, Brett.
Well, no, I know that guy is in it, but this guy, this bum right here, he's somebody too.
What were we gonna say, Pat?
Eric Bogosian plays Eddie Nash in Wonderland with Val Kilmer.
It's this.
That's right. John Holmes, baby.
Yeah.
Nice lines. There he is. God, is he young?
He's young as hell in this, right? Yeah, I forgot how young he is in this. Holy shit.
Oh, you know what else she was from? She's the female lead in Shock Treatment, the unofficial or official Rocky Horror sequel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coughing up Skittles.
Yeah.
Dude, that video I got so late though. I wanted to because I whipped all that fucking color at least. Just like.
Well, just think of it this way, Brett. If you sneezed on your shirt, you wouldn't even be able to tell. Your shirt's all colorful. So.
Yes.
It's good stuff.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I made it. Think about that. That was from until 5:30, and then I got to the Rosemont at like 6:30, and then I was back home.
Oh shit! We started the episode. We were supposed to do an episode switch shot.
Oh well,
I got it poured here.
In between episodes, you got to do a shot.
She's a knocking on the door.
We were gonna do a shot, but
here's
I have to get we have to get butt shot glasses. They probably have them at Spencer's.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure they do. I think that might be where I got this actually a million years ago.
I'll have to get a butt.
I've had it forever.
Stag Jr. Oh boy.
Yeah. Cheers, Jen. Disc 3. Yes. All good things come to me in threes. Yes.
Oh. Woo.
You'll notice all the symbolism in the Everscathed is usually triangles and threes. You know, we play riffs sometimes 3 times instead of 4. You know, right? 3 is a magic number for us.
3 is a magic number. Did you ever watch Schoolhouse Rock? 3 is a magic number.
I was never really big into Schoolhouse Rock because it taught you shit.
Hey man, that's how I learned.
Some of
I
the
learned a
songs
lot
are
of
just so
shit.
catchy, though, you couldn't help. You know, the songs are so catchy, you couldn't help it sometimes. And that was the point of it, you know. But
Oh, I used to watch
once
it.
I
That's how I
figured
learned
out,
a
like,
lot
hey,
of shit,
wait a
man.
minute, they're trying to teach you some shit here.
It's trying to teach me what a preposition is in school. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I go home and watch Schoolhouse Rock. I'm like, that's what a preposition is. Now I understand. Or conjunction. Conjunction, junction. What's your
Yeah.
function?
This
That was the one
episode,
in Family Guy when they made fun of that. Vagina Junction, what's your function? For taking its sperm and spitting out babies.
this episode, I actually caught this one on Comet a few months back.
Fancy book learning.
When,
Yeah.
when they play that on that Comet station, these episodes. So I've watched this one recently.
Comet, that's the name of it. I was looking for that yesterday. I'm like, it's not Pluto. It's not fucking Freevee.
Comet.
What's that other
Yeah.
one?
Comet.
What's love got to do?
Yeah, because I was in the man cave with Miserable Mike one night, and we were flicking through, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I go, "This is the show we watched. It's Tales from the Darkside." It was on the Comet channel.
Yeah, that was the whole reason I got it. I had it on my Roku, and I don't know, it's not on there anymore. I don't know why.
I remember being a kid. Well, I was already getting older when the musical books started coming out, where you press the buttons on the side. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool."
Yeah. Unless your kid has a Lion King one, and it says "Asante sana squash banana" over and fucking over again.
Oh, the Wiggles.
It's enough to drive you mad.
It's a small world after all.
Well, I showed Terrence all the stuff from when I was a kid. So he learned he grew up on Schoolhouse Rock. He grew up on Land of the Lost and friggin' HR Puffin stuff.
Didn't you like Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers? You didn't.
No, he
You
watched,
guys
he
had to
watched
have been Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers.
No, he watched Sesame Street because he loved Elmo, so he had to have a fucking. I had to go out and get a goldfish named fucking Dorothy. So of course.
See, Elmo was after all of us, though. Like we were all way too old to see Elmo.
Bill likes Peter Steele.
Kind of ridiculous.
I love Peter Steele. Rest
Pete
in
Steele
peace.
pronounced dead how many times until he was dead?
Until he actually was dead.
Look at this tear collector.
Steele, yeah, I know. He's in love with the shadow. He likes the dog.
Is he collecting the tears in the little doves? Like
Yeah,
every time I listen to that, I love that song.
This
and every
episode
time
is
it's
like
on.
silly, man. It's weird.
Little
Every
doves.
time I listen to that song, it's like he likes the dark.
Oh yeah. But you have to say it with like that, like you're Dracula. He thought he was fucking Dracula, and he had the fangs. She likes the doll. You know, like he's like a fucking vampire.
Like he's got that milky phlegm, like he just had a glass of milk. Like yes.
We had a late night session playing Texas Chainsaw. That's why he brought that up. We had a late night chainsaw session, fucking all talking about Peter Steele and Ray Dong Chung.
Ray Dong
Chung.
That's the point of it.
He thought that was the funniest shit when I told him that Craig thought that was her name, Ray Dong Chung.
That's
so
the
ever
porn
since
star.
then, it's part of the running jokes now.
Oh, look at this. What's going on here? She looks
Brett's
like
hoping there's going to be an undressing. Easy. This is television.
I think it's
I swear, she looks like a librarian. This one from Suspiria. She's like, what's going on here?
That's probably why she was cast in Suspiria. She seems like an innocent, unsuspecting lady. Like.
Don't look at my forehead. Look at her hair was different there in that shot. It changed. Did you see that? I was like, what the fuck?
Right there, it's wide open on one side. The other
wide side. From the pan out shot, then her hair is like there's bangs galore.
A swan full of tears. There's nothing scary about this to me. I'm sorry.
It's just creepy.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's creepy. It's definitely creepy, for sure. Like, why does this guy want to collect tears?
Do you watch a lot of Bad Taste?
He should be more worried about collecting other stuff.
Do that.
This asshole.
Because as soon as that's full, you know what he's gonna say? Take your clothes off.
Don't worry, I have Jennifer Garner in 20 years.
Take your clothes off.
I believe he was also in a few episodes of one of those WB like DC shows. I used to watch those because those were good for a while, like the Flash and Arrow and.
I thought he was in that
Legends
Marvel
Tomorrow.
Agents of whatever it was, but no, I think he's in DC. I
No,
think
it
you're
was.
right.
It was. I think it was. The what was it? DC's Legends of Tomorrow or whatever that was called. I think he played the old man Firestorm. Like there's Firestorm character was like a nuclear thing where a young guy and an old guy got fused together. When they come together, they form
They
the
got
superhero
fucked up.
Firestorm.
Wonder Twin
I
powers
think he played
activate.
the old guy. I could be
Form
wrong.
of-
I could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, right, yeah. I could be wrong, but I could swear he was like half a Firestorm.
What do you think he gave her to drink here? What are they drinking here? You think that was some
Tears.
brandy or something?
Well, now she's thinking she's gonna do him, but he's like, "Look, I just want your tears. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't like your belt. Get it away.
I'm not into chicks. I'm into your tears.
I'm into tears. As soon as you leave, I use them as lubricant.
Throw myself in the tears and I rub one out.
Yeah, right.
He does look a little goofy. He fits the rope right. Look.
I mean, it's
What
good
was that
casting.
thing?
She looks like she's naive, and
Right,
he
got that
looks
naive
like
look.
he's like smooth. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yep.
like you want to trust him, but he is. You can tell he's got an ulterior motive. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, why are you collecting my tears? That's the first thing I'm like, what the fuck? What's
He's
wrong
one
with
of
you?
those people that fit
What
the
the
suit
fuck?
perfectly. Like everything fits on him perfectly. I can never fit in the suit perfectly because I'm too fat. Everything always looks like sloppy, like I look like Chris Farley. But like the suit is like it's painted on him. It's like perfect.
Yeah, right. I can't stand wearing a suit.
No,
Oh
yeah.
God, ask my wife. I stood up in my buddy's wedding, and we stayed at a hotel, and I was already taking my shit off in the elevator. And she's like, "There was people in there." I'm like, "I don't care." And she said, "I even said it there." I was all shit faced. I'm like, "I can't wait to get this goddamn monkey suit off." I was like,
Yeah, I hate suits.
I haven't worn a
I
suit
Weddings and
woke up
since
funerals.
the
before the
next day in
pandemic.
hotel room. I was
been
laying
a
down.
while.
I had no clothes on at all. Like,
Weddings and funerals.
I
That's
just
the only
kept
time I see me in a suit.
stripping. I wanted it off so goddamn bad. I just kept going until there was nothing else to take off.
So we're 22 minutes in.
That was a commercial
episode.
break.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. 12 minutes and 45 seconds in.
Okay, what's with all the Vasses?
What he's explaining here is these are all other people's tears. He's been collecting these. And this one's from like old, like hundreds, thousands of years old. He's explaining it's from some old
It's from that
civilization
country
or
that
something.
that country that Tom Hanks lived in the terminal, Carcosia or whatever. Remember that? I'm from Carcosia.
I never watched that movie. The Terminal.
That's a good movie. You haven't seen that? Oh God,
Nah.
where he lives at the terminal. Oh man, yeah, that's all. I think it's very good. I like it.
That's why I live in black jean. I live in jeans and t-shirts normally.
Mm-hmm.
I wear
Black
goofy
cargo
pants and
pants.
have a fat ass. Like
Well,
they
women's
say, Happy
underwear
Gilmore.
when the mood hits.
I'm always in cargo pants and cargo shorts because I got my two pockets on the side of my legs. I got my wallet in one and my phone in the other. And ain't nobody ever going to pickpocket me because they got to lift up a pocket and go inside. And I'll see them and I'll have them on the ground before they ever get in.
I always have my wallet, my money in my front pocket. I figure if they can try to pickpocket me, they better fucking big grab my balls at the same time. Give me a reach around.
Yeah. I've always been one of those people, like, it annoys me having anything in my back pocket. So I would never carry my wallet in my back pocket, you know? So it's like once they came out with cargo pants, it was like a godsend. Like, yes, I'm never going. Actually, I used to go to the Army surplus store
That's
and
good,
buy
Leanna.
Army pants before cargo pants became a normal thing. So I was wearing that shit forever.
I like that. Fast forward, he's selling those tears on OnlyFans. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Bill, you just
With
don't want
the tissue, it's
the indentation on your ass cheek from
Or
the wall.
only Sans.
Oh God, I'd be like George Costanza, you know, like he's sitting crooked because of the fucking size of his massive ass wallet.
Yeah,
You
we're
see, I
on
sent
this
you,
era
I
though,
sent you
where
the
cargo
shrinkage
shirts are the
episode
way to
before,
go.
Bill.
Wait,
Bill-
you both were talking.
Huh? Huh?
Who?
Who?
Huh? I sent
You go.
I sent you the friggin' shrinkage episode before.
Yeah, exactly. I know we got to do our top tens, man. We got to do that. Been talking about it since I've known you.
Another one.
Did-
Return to the Yeti. I should get a sponsorship from these bastards.
I know. The fuck.
The cargo shorts, though,
All right, Brett.
especially like when you're going to a concert or you're
Just give
going
me
to
a
a
beer.
convention, cargo shorts are the way to go.
What is?
Cargo shorts, like you were saying.
You can
Oh, yeah.
carry a ton
Oh,
of shit.
God. Yeah. And like I said, it's like women got their purse. I got my cargo pants. I got my cargo shorts. That's where I carry everything.
What's love got?
All my shoes and everything.
My sweet old-fashioned ocean.
And she caught him just listening to the tears because he just listens because he's creepy
Well,
and he's crying.
You know, I'm partial to it. A Mexican lager,
Look at you.
like the lime lagers. Yeah, baby.
Now,
That's amazing.
I see you got one big bottle. That's not going to be like last time, is it? When you drink one big bottle and then you were looking for missing earbuds on the ground and shit?
No, the AirPods are upstairs, thank God.
They wearing assless chaps when they go see Carpenter.
God, you and Jordan were dying when that happened that night. Oh, God.
I'm rather fond of.
They're very airy.
Where are you going
Very
to put your
airy.
wallet, Lurch? Oh, never mind. I know where you're going to put your wallet. The only spot you could if you have assless chaps.
Well, assless chaps will come in good because of their ventilation. Did you ever be like a hot, sweaty August day? You sit down and you get like that fucking U-shaped ass sweat crack thing going on.
I love it. Pat's looking on the bright side.
It's true. It happens.
I know, but assless chaps. Oh, that's the band Manowar. They used to wear those on stage all the time back in the 80s, but they were all fucking muscle dudes. You know, they worked out and shit.
Every time I think of assless chaps, I think of Eugene Levy and Armed and Dangerous. With him and John Candy.
Right. Yeah.
He's walking away. He's got the assless chaps on. Jordan was waiting for Brett to come back into the room naked while still looking for the earpods, only to find one in his crack. Oh, here, watch this.
What?
Jordan, how much have you been drinking this evening? What beer?
Well, he showed pictures like this afternoon. He was already cracking beers, so I think Jordan's there. We're there, dude.
He filled the swan. That's it. It is done. Get the
I
fuck
have no
out.
more use for you. Yeah, exactly.
If you're close.
Take your ass cot and get your ass out of here. Jennifer Garner will be here shortly.
Shut
You know it's about to begin.
No!
Sir.
No!
Yeah, shout out to Sean Clark. That was a great episode. The Phantasm locations.
Oh,
Yeah, very good.
That was awesome. That was great.
Right here.
That was awesome.
That was great. As soon as I was done, I fucking hit him up. I'm like, dude, phenomenal. He's like, dude, it took me for fucking ever, man. I remember him talking about it years ago. Like, oh, I'm working on Phantasm. Oh, I can't wait for that to come out. That's one of my favorite movies. There's years he's been working on that thing because all the locations are all over the place.
I should have been on. I didn't listen to Frank yesterday until or yesterday's podcast until this morning. Talked about a lot of convention stuff, and he was talking about Chiller Theater.
Oh yeah, no, I usually catch if either him or Darren do it. 99% of the time I catch him on the way home. So I'm trying to drive in text. It's amazing I haven't fucking crashed yet. But yeah, I jumped in. He was like, it would have been great to run into him last weekend. It was fun. He had his son with him too, which is awesome. And I told him, I used to take Terrence to all the Chiller theaters. I used to take him to all the KISS conventions when he was a kid. I can tell you, I have pictures of me pushing Terrence into the KISS conventions in a stroller.
Wow, that's cool.
Because he was that young.
Damn.
Yeah.
You took me to the convention last year, and I didn't get to go in the stroller though.
I was gonna put you on my shoulders, as a matter of fact.
All right, so she snuck into the guy's tears room and tried to
she's
steal her
breaking shit.
swan vial of tears and wound up knocking over a whole bunch of other vials of tears. And here he comes. He knows.
What are you doing? Don't fuck up my shit.
I need to
And
drink
you hear that? There's like in the background, like screams and howls of languish and lament.
Are you saying Tina Turner screaming?
Leave me in my tears.
May it seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me.
Little doubts.
Fucking name for it.
Wait, leave the tears and I'll touch your fun parts. I wonder where they filmed this. This looks like Hoboken, New Jersey. I gotta wonder where
It
they
looks like
filmed
it looks like where Elaine was asking Kramer to watch her armoire for her.
it. Yeah, right.
There it goes.
My tears.
I saved your tears in a vial. Remember, that's a Megadeth tune.
Jordan just poured number 8. Look at you. If the cave dwellers are getting together,
Ooh.
expect the unexpected or the very unexpected, as if yeah. Well, you'll see what how late it is after this. All I got to do tomorrow is I got band practice tomorrow. That's about it. It's gonna be a rainy, shitty
I had
weekend
band
here.
practice yesterday. It was a blast, man. We rehearsed it for our gig. We got a gig. Geek. We call it
I
geek.
was working on what do they want to do? We're doing Jailbreak from Thin Lizzy.
Sweet. Tonight was gonna be jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Somewhere in this town. This dude's
Yeah.
from my shit too. This guy's been in a million things.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is a star-studded episode, man. All these people went on to do a million things after.
Yeah, this guy looks like somebody. He looks like Balky. He looks like Balky's brother.
Yeah, I can see that. He's pinching Broncho.
It's in Broncho.
John Rothman. What's this guy been in?
There he is.
Get the fuck out of here. Somebody else, I said it myself.
Perfect. You haven't pulled that one out in a while, man.
No, excuse me while I whip this out. I should break that
Look
one.
at how
See
now. All right, the episode's over. Everybody who's not watching, it made no sense to me. She took his tears, and then she was happy, and she found love. But why?
Well, like,
it's
like she took. Well, it's as if he took all the sadness from her, and then she met this guy, and now she's not sad anymore. It's like because there's so much sadness in the world. Leave me in my tears. It's as if he's going. He sees these sad people, takes the sadness from them, and bottles.
I get all that, but it's Tales from the Dark Side. It ends on a happy note, and I think we said that. I think Brett brought that up when we first started watching these.
That's true.
Do any of these ever end on a happy note? I think we could say that one does.
That one does. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other ones that.
But the whole thing is they never fully explained why he takes the tears and what he's doing with the tears. He's just saving them.
Well, he's like bottling
and why
it up.
from certain people.
And the way he just, did you hear what he's like, leaving my tears?
Stuff.
There's so much sadness in this world. So he's like trying to bottle up, taking the sadness away. Sort of like poor example, like Ghostbusters. They're taking the ghosts and they're putting them away and that fucking thing.
Yeah,
so they don't do anything, you know?
I understand that. I get that. But why is it like, it seems like there was just select people throughout history. Because he didn't have, he had some vials there, but it wasn't a whole lot if he's been around. They made it seem like he's been around for hundreds, thousands of years. Like he's always been here collecting this is from the Mayan Empire. I have these tears. You know what I mean?
Always
it's like
been the caretaker here, Mr. Torrance. Yeah.
Get rid of that.
kind of. But it's like there wasn't enough there. They should have had like a walk in a room. I guess it's because it's low budget probably, but I don't know. Just that one kind of leaves me like
it's like the Green Mile with tears.
He didn't do anything for 3 years
Hey,
after
Paul.
this. He did 3 O'Clock High. He was Mr. Medved in 3 O'Clock High.
Yeah.
He was in the Shelley Long
and
movie
he's been in a
Hello
lot of
Again.
things.
Big. He's
Yeah, okay.
still in Big with Tom Hanks. I remember him the most in Copycat with Sigourney Weaver. Did you ever see that movie? That's a good flick.
Copycat's good.
That doesn't even ring a bell. Copycat.
That's what's good about this. There's so many people that were nobodies that did this show.
Like every episode, it seems like.
Yeah.
Like everybody did. I didn't even realize back in the day, because you watch this back in the day, they weren't even stars yet. So it's another great reason to revisit this. You're like seeing all these people like, oh, I know that. Bev Morta. Oh, to watch this back in, I don't know. I didn't know she was even in Willow yet at that point.
Remember the episode? I forget what season is. The episode with Jerry Stiller where he's the DJ.
See, now that's the one I was going to say. I was going to not spoil it, but then I was like, that's coming up. I think that's the only other episode that I can remember where it's one person, the whole episode.
I think so. But the people that
I
call
think
in,
so, because he's in
different voices. Next episode.
There's different voices that call in because he's a DJ.
True. So you'll have the voice. But I think he's the sole actor like on screen.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's the only other one I can recall that has a single. That one was unique though, because she did even the voices. Everything you heard was her. Yeah. So no matter what you think of it, hey, so man. No, but the even though it has that ridiculous ending with the phone and all that, which seems so out of place, but I love that it's there because it's just like you're not expecting it. And that's what I love about it. She puts on a fucking hell of a performance. I think I gotta give it up to rest in peace, Queen Bev Morta there. She did a great job because I mean, even though it was theatrical and it was kind of, I don't know, just very grand. It was great. She was the only one. She carried the whole episode by herself, and I thought that was cool.
Jordan says, "Am I the only one who didn't cry during the Green Mile? Yeah, it was a sad movie at times, but it was so far fetched. That's Brett. You like this? All right. Who cried when Old Yeller died?
I didn't cry in the Green Mile, Jordan. You're not the only one. I didn't cry.
What's that from? Who cried when Old Yeller died?
That's Ghostbusters, isn't it?
No, Stripes.
Stripes. It's Bill Murray. I know who says it. I cried for hours or days or whatever he said, right?
Yep.
Where the fuck's my truck?
Fuck's my truck? Where is
John
it?
Larry
There it is.
Come on, it's Czechoslovakia. We zip in, we pick them up, we zip right out again. We're not going to Moscow. It's Czechoslovakia. It's like going into Wisconsin.
Well, I got the shit kicked out of me in Wisconsin once. Forget it.
I love that.
That's my favorite
I'm
part
going
of
to
this.
Moscow.
Like going to Wisconsin. I get the shit kicked out of me in Wisconsin once.
No way.
We had to cry to kill the dreams.
That movie, man. Did you guys not cry, or did you not see the movie Pay It Forward with little 6 Sense boy that just got arrested and Kevin Spacey and Helen Hunt? That movie made me cry. That sucked.
I'm trying to think of a movie that made
he got arrested too for what?
What's that movie?
Well, he got arrested just recently at a ski resort or something. We talked about it in our group chat.
For what though?
I don't know. Who were we talking with? Leanna, were we
drunk.
talking about that in the group chat?
He was drunk. He was like drunk and disorderly.
He was
so drunk and disorderly. Okay.
I remember correctly.
I'm like, I hope he wasn't like molesting or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was drunk like us. That's all. I can't fault him.
Because I like him. I like him now that he's older and he kind of could joke on himself as like this child act. He knows he's fucking old. He knows he's overweight, and he runs with it. And that's what I like. I like him now. He's
like me.
Cool.
Old overweight, I run with it.
Too,
I see drunk people.
Those actors that become famous at a young age, dude, shit's fucked up. That kid that played Anakin in that first episode, Jake Lloyd. That kid's life has been fucked up ever since.
Yeah. A lot of kids.
Man on Fire, the end scene where Creasy rescues PETA and Niagara Falls. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a movie that makes me cry.
Yeah, I don't know. I know there's been some, but I can't think of them offhand.
One movie that always made me teary-eyed when I was a kid, the ending of Willy Wonka always got me teary-eyed when they're in the Wonkavator, and he says, "How do you like the chocolate factory?" He's like, "I think it's the most greatest place in the world." He's like, "That's good because I'm giving it to you." That always choked me up. He's like, "Nope, I can't leave it to an adult because they'd want to do it their own way. I wanted somebody honest and trustworthy like him to take it so I can show you everything and it's yours." So because that's the only thing I think I try to remember. Like that's the one that always got me teary-eyed because I want to be the fucking kid. I want to be that prick.
What's the one movie sad? Steel Magnolias, right? Isn't that the one where Julie Roberts dies at the end, right? Sorry,
that was a rough one. Yeah.
Or Terms of Endearment. That's sad, right? Deborah Winger.
Give my daughter the fucking shot.
Yeah.
Leanne says it's a wonderful life. Yeah, that's another one. I'm trying to think of a movie that really got me that bad, but that's the only one I can think of. I remember as a kid that would always get me. But I'm trying to think of one.
I know there's been a couple where I was like, damn, but I can't think of them right now.
What's wrong with me? Because I just watched a lot of porn.
I try not to.
It was always a happy ending. That's why if you watch porn, there's a happy ending. It doesn't make you sad. There's always a happy ending.
And the good ones, yeah.
Did we cry when Michael Myers got his head chopped off at H2O because we thought that was it?
Remember when Marty gets back to 1985? Oh, Jordan. Nice.
I cried at the end of that one movie where there was the lone woman dancing, and the audience cried and cried again.
I don't cry afterwards. Usually the counterpart is usually crying like, "What am I doing with him? What's wrong with me?" No self-esteem. None. John Waters makes us cry.
There's probably a few, and I can't even think of them.
Yeah, I can't think of one. That's the only one
I
that
can't think of anything right now.
Willy Wonka. That always used to get me. It's a Wonkavator.
I know there's been movies where I'm like, God damn, you know, like well,
So
that was
this next
brutal, you know,
episode,
but
this next episode's good too. The Madness Room is actually really good.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is where
a
they
good one.
find
I
that
like this
extra
episode.
room with the Ouija board, right?
Yes, yes.
And it's got a, so we don't want to spoil it for those that have not seen it, but it's got a really good twist.
Ah!
Mhm.
The reason why everything
And you know what?
happened.
You know what I'm noticing right here while the screen's on pause. It has the picture is on the wrong disc. It has the 666 667. That
Yes,
was
it
from
does.
the Carol Kane episode
That's
from
the Carol Kane
last
episode.
week.
Yep.
Yeah,
Snip, snip,
or not last week, but the last episode we
snip,
did.
snip.
Yeah.
Snip, snip.
Yes.
But what is the picture on the top though with the eye?
I don't know. I'm wondering about that at the menu too. Now I gotta go
What
watch
are you
Moonlighting.
playing, Brett? What the fuck are you playing, Brett?
The damn
What
Moonlighting.
was it? Oh. Some fly by night, some fly by day. Moonlighting strangers you just met along the way. How's your road,
My
ladies and
girl.
gentlemen?
Yeah, my girl was rough. Yeah, when he got stung and died.
Yeah, that was rough, but I didn't cry. I'm trying to think what I actually.
Yeah, that one was rough though at one time. Yes. Mm.
It was fucked up. Like I was a kid, not a kid, but I was younger when I saw that, and I remember being like, God damn, child death in a movie. That's fucking woo. Like wow.
You know what I'm looking at here? What
Fucking powerful,
episodes?
you know?
I'm looking at the episodes that are coming up after this. If you look at the one, it all comes out in the wash. You know who's in that, right?
It sounds so familiar. Which one is
James
that?
Hong. Seinfeld. Party of four.
Oh, okay, great.
He's in that.
Wait,
from
isn't Deliverance?
Talk about a guy who's in
Big
everything.
Trouble. In Big Trouble.
Isn't
he's in that
Deliverance
I just
pretty
rewatched
rough?
Big Trouble
Squeal like a
recently.
pig. I cried.
What's that?
Squeal like a pig in Deliverance. That's kind of rough.
Yes.
Sorry.
You cried for Buddy Boy there?
That Beatty.
That
I
baby,
cried with John
I was like,
Rambo.
shoot the guy for Superman, you know?
I
And
cried
the
for when
false
John
prophet.
Rambo flips out in First Blood.
And
Didn't even get a job. Monkey cars.
All right, I'm spoiling the stuff that's on this disc. I won't say what happens though. The false prophet, the one at the very end, the girl that's in that, which I'm trying to remember. I think she's in it all by herself too. Is I'm forgetting the
Really?
actress's name, but she's Nancy Thompson's mom in the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
no shit. Ron
That's the one.
something?
That's the one where she's all into the psychic
Oh,
shit.
the drunk. The drunk.
The drunk, the mom. Yeah, she's in the false prophet.
Oh, you know what's sad, Pat?
Oh, the drunk. The drunk, right?
Wait, remember 95? The old Lush?
You're a dog lover. You can't tell me Turner and Hooch wasn't sad when you first saw it the first time. That was rough when you first
That's
saw
a good
that.
movie too. I love that movie.
You know what? I've been wanting to rewatch that, but what I've really been wanting to rewatch for a while now, and it's never streaming anywhere, is Canine.
Canine.
Canine
They
with
came
Jim
out around the
Belushi?
same time, and that's the better movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canine's good.
Yeah, I saw them
because the
both in the theater, you know, when they came
German
out. You know,
Shepherd
and
survives in
I've
that
been
one.
looking for Canine. I want to watch that one again. I remember, like, he goes into that bar room, and the guys are playing pool, and he fucking just takes down the whole room with the dog and shit, remember? And the dog bites the ball in
Yep.
half to
The
show how
German Shepherd.
badass he is. It was
Yep,
like,
the German
that
Shepherd.
dog fucking kicks ass.
Speaking of him, we got to. What are these? We got to watch Real Men. I love Real Men. Tell me you love Real Men.
Is that with Jack Tripper?
With John Ritter and Jim Belushi.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you
I've only
saying
seen
you
that
love
one
you
time.
love Bill
I
and
love
way
that
back.
movie.
I? Is what you're saying, Pat? Pat loves you and I. He loves real men. He loves us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Real
I'm
Men of
a
Genius.
real American.
Remember those Real
you know,
Men
it
of
was,
Genius?
Hey,
Davey, what's up?
Deathray. Davey Deathray's in the house.
There he is.
Davey,
What's
Davey.
shaking?
Just announced. I'll be on Davey's show at the end of the month. We're doing Black Roses on there.
Oh, cool. Well, Davey saw the movie that you're going to go see, and he liked it. If you watched his short,
Yes,
the
don't spoil
Marvel
nothing.
movie.
I'm going to see Thunderbolts on Sunday, so
You guess the girl he
I
liked
got
it?
I got high hopes.
Yeah, it's all going, Davey. Let it go. Becoming crazy. I don't know what it is.
By the time we get to the third season, Brett's gonna have hair down. He's gonna be all evil and shit. Hello, guys. He's in love with the dog.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be no, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna be looking little Jesus looking. I'm gonna have to stop it. Damn.
In your Jesus Christ pose.
Oh, what a
Great
good
song.
song.
Great.
Oh, what
Fuck
a
yeah.
good song. Brett's gonna grow his hair long, and he's gonna get the Misfits long fucking hair thing, like fucking
Oh, fuck yeah.
Von Frankenstein with the fucking
Yeah, right? Damn good shit.
Speaking of, you guys gotta look up. There's a band from Indiana. They're called the Lurking Corpses, and they are like the perfect mishmash of the Misfits and death metal. Like they have really heavy shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, meet me in the graveyard. Whoa! And then it gets fucking heavy and shit. It's good stuff, and they're good guys. We've played with them a couple of times over the years. I haven't seen them in forever. I'd like to bring them out for a gig sometime for like a Halloween show or something.
Oh yeah.
We want to call ourselves Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Did you ever see The Money Pit? Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Of course. Oh, God, I haven't seen
remember
it
he's
forever,
managing the
though.
band of all the guys dressed in drag, the big heavyset guys with the beard.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what the name of the band is, but he's like, we want to change the name to what? He's like, we want to call ourselves Mel Streep. And he's like, well, I don't know about that. He's like, I can pretty much guarantee a lawsuit, but I don't think so.
Yeah. God, I remember that. I remember, like, I haven't seen it forever, but the part that always sticks out to me from that movie is when he's on a rug and he sinks through the floor and he's stuck there for hours. Well,
I saw the Care Bears.
He's making paper airplanes out of dollars and shit just to amuse him.
Well, remember he was stuck in the floor and he's like, thank God you're here. I've been stuck here for a while there. I thought I saw the Care Bears.
Yeah, and then after all that, doesn't he fall through all the way after all that?
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, I gotta rewatch that. That was a good one.
The Money Pit is awesome. I love the Money Pit.
You haven't seen the Money Pit in a while? Yeah, that and what Ruthless People, man, too.
Ruthless People is great too. Holy shit, that's
great.
Dude. Yeah,
I have that saved in my Amazon video because you got to rent it. So I have it saved for like when there's like nothing else on. You know what I mean? Like when absolutely there's nothing on to watch. I'm gonna rent that one day because I've been wanting to watch Ruthless People again.
To this day,
Bill
when I'm on the job
movie,
site,
and he's the funniest shit in that.
If I know the contractors I'm working with to this day, I still use the same thing from the Money Pit. Like remember every time he's talking to the Shark Brothers, the one guy, he's like, "How long is it going to take to fix? 2 weeks." It's always 2 weeks.
Yeah, always 2 weeks.
How much longer? He's like, "Yeah, no, 2 weeks, right?" So he's like, "Pat, how long? Job's going to take 2 weeks." 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's a good one.
So he's 2 weeks.
I gotta revisit that. Like
the Money
ASAP.
Pit, fucking gold, dude. That's great. That's.
I rewatched Splash not that long ago. That still holds up too.
And that's one of the lines my wife actually knows is the Money Pit. Because like when we're painting, remember when he showed up there and the guy was painting, he's like, paint, don't tickle, up and down, and don't smoke. And he took a cigarette and walked away. He died so young, that guy, man. What a shame.
Didn't he have AIDS? Was it an AIDS? I think
he
died of AIDS.
I don't know what he died from. I don't know. I don't know what he died from, to be honest with you.
Oh, we remember. I remember
Michelle,
from that Die Hard and Witness because he's in Witness as a Amish dude too.
How would they play Nirvana in the new Batman? I didn't see the new Batman. What Nirvana song did they play? I'm burnt on like.
I'm not sure. I've seen the new Batman. I just don't remember. I only watched it once, and I was actually really happy with it. I held off because Witness had played Batman. That guy from the werewolf and vampire movies. What are those called?
Pattinson.
Soap opera ones.
Twilight.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, Twilight. Yeah, he played Batman, and I held off because I'm like, I'm not watching. Batman's like my favorite superhero ever fucking made. I'm not watching him as Batman. And then I finally did. I waited till all the hype died down. Everybody stopped talking about it. No one was even. All right. One day, no one was home. I sat down here by myself and I watched Batman, and I really dug it, man. I thought it was good. I really liked it.
It's long, but I guess now they're on a halt to do the sequel. I guess they were going to do it. Now it's. Nothing's happening.
Something in the way. I don't know that song.
Something in the way. Yeah. I think it's one of the last songs on Nevermind, Nirvana. Something in the way.
I'm not a big Nirvana guy. I'm
not either. I was really into Nevermind though.
So fucking overrated. So I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I bought Nevermind when it first came out, and back in those days, me and Craig were really into drawing together. he'd like spend the night in my house, and we'd stay up all fucking night until the dawn, just drawing cartoons and shit about each other, about stupid shit, kids in class, whatever. And I remember when that album came out, I bought Nirvana Nevermind on cassette because of the strength of just, with the lights out, it's just dangerous. And like it was the only like heavier tune on the whole record. Everything else was very trippy and somber like that. I remember at first like not digging it, but after I like listened to it, and I had one of those tape players where it went all the way through one side, then it clicked over and automatically went to the other side.
Yeah.
I sat there and Craig came over. I'm like, I don't know if I'm digging this Nirvana record, these guys Nirvana. And we sat there all night and we drew pictures all fucking night, man, until 6 a.m. The sun was up. And we listened to that album back to front. It just kept clicking. We never changed the fucking record. We were like, dude, that fucking album's good, man. We were like really into it.
Loud Jack was always a song I liked, but I don't remember that one.
Besides, yeah, like everyone praises Kurt Cobain as like this legendary guitar player. I never thought he was that great of a guitar player, honestly.
He was so overrated.
He's a really good songwriter, though. He's a very good,
great songwriter.
Gets you hooked. Yeah, great songwriter.
Good hooks and everything. But he's regurgitating everything that most punk bands did in the '70s. And
exactly. He was able to put it together in a way that seemed refreshing and it touched the youth of that time.
Same thing with Green Day. Like so my cousin's,
typo.
No, my cousin's kid was all about Green Day, and he's like, "These guys are revolutionary with punk," and I'm like, "Come here."
Yeah, I had a buddy like that.
I put the Sex Pistols on. I said, he's even mimicking Johnny Rotten's British accent in most of the songs in the video when they first started. I said it's a big rip. It's not to say I like Green Day. I do like the songs because they're catchy as fuck. But I'm like, dude, just go this. And he's like, wow, these guys just sound just like Green Day. I said, strike that, reverse it. Green Day sounds like the Sex Pistols. It's the other way around.
Yeah, I remember a buddy of mine was all into Green Day. He's trying to tell me they were punk. I'm like, I started laughing. Like, what are you talking? This is the furthest fucking thing from punk. They don't thinking of my definition of punk rock, you know?
Well, I'm like, kind of punk. That's where grunge was kind of introduced in a way, or no? I'm not the. You guys are big music people, but it's when grunge started coming together.
Yeah, grunge. Yeah, grunge was like I was like. I was like, I'm a metal guy through and through, you know, and hard rock and metal. And then when grunge came in, it was kind of Bill, do you what hubcaps for 72 pin?
That reminds me of remember Spies Like Us? Source programmable guidance. We can recall it. Recall it like a defective Pinto?
I think what was it? Was that on UHF? What was that in where they had Pintos and they would just touch it and it would explode? What was that in?
Well, you know what that's from, the 72 Pinto hatchback, right? You know what that's from, right? That's
it sounds
Clerks.
familiar. I can't.
Remember Clerks? The guy comes walking into the quick stop. He's like, "Do you guys sell hubcaps for 72 Pinto?" And then he looks. He's like,
"There's so much shit in that movie." I've seen that movie so many fucking times, and I always discover shit that I don't. You know what I mean? It's just like there's so much shit in those. Those first few movies were fucking that, and Mallrats were just like.
Oh God!
They're top 10. They're top 10 for me. Those first two movies.
Oh man, did you get? I know you ordered 4:30 movie all drunk when I told you it was on sale for like $7. Did you ever watch it yet?
No, I have it fucking right here.
Yeah, and I forgot that I bought it myself, and I just found it today when I was looking. I'm like, where the fuck is my Tales from the Dark Side? It's been on the shelf here ever since the last time we watched it. And I think that's when you ordered the 7:30 movie was that night because my 7:30 movie was right underneath my Tales from the Dark Side set. So,
oh wait, you know what? No,
it's still in the cellophane. Like I didn't even open it yet. You know,
I completely forgot. Hold on, we're 1 hour and 30 minutes in, and I completely forgot this.
Well, fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you, for sending me this shit.
Oh man, Bill.
Completely forgot.
Well, we got to be around Chris Nelson again and see how that works.
I know, man. You know what it is? It's been too long. I don't think he's gonna remember how fun it is to hang out with us. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll reach out to him again.
You know, like we had so much fun together. He's like, hey, you want my phone number, bro? Stay in touch, man. Keep it. And it's the next day after we were partying. And ever since then, it seems like more like I sent him a birthday, happy birthday. He's like, oh, thanks. He used to be like, thanks, pal. Good to hear from you. And it as it gets further and further away, it's like, thanks. He remember me. Who the fuck is this guy again? Oh, Everscathed?
It could have been worse. You could have, like, I had Lisa with me that one time in Pittsburgh when we were up to it. He's like, why does he drink these fucking weird beers and send them to me? He's like, I don't know.
I just love that we became synonymous in their eyes. It's either from Everscathed or it's from Brett Patrick. Like they know that we're the guys that fucking supply them all these weird fucking shits, you know?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
because
well, hey.
Jordan says he holds all the bad stuff for our channel. Yeah, that's because as soon as the episode's done, I go over to the freaking YouTube thing and it says limited anything, and it says because offensive shit or whatever it is. They have to appeal it. Every fucking live stream, every single one. And I don't care. I could give a shit less.
Like you always said, you're doing this for fun and you're having fun, you know, and that's how you have
pay the
fun. Like, you're
bills.
being yourself.
I spend
you know
more
what I
money
mean?
on
It's
this than I make from it. Put it that way. I spend more money on it than we make from it.
That's the best part about this is that you could be yourself. You don't have to fucking conform to some network, or you have a show on that you have people watching that have fun watching you do this, and they act themselves. It's great. It's a blast.
I take a nice nap. I could be in bed right now. I could be getting elbowed by from my wife for fucking snoring. I could be. I can have a dog up my back, but I'm instead down here getting drunk and hanging out.
These comments. Look at this. What Jordan Decker says. I love when a woman says.
I can't read them. You guys got to put them up there. I can't read the comments.
I love when a woman says, "I'll train you."
Jesus Christ!
I'll train you.
God, Jordan. Oh man. Oh.
What kind of women you hanging around, boy? Jordan's like, I can't talk because he's got a ball gag in his mouth right now.
When I woke up out of my chair, this was me.
7 o'clock. It's over. Time to get shit-faced.
Happy New Year. No, Merry New Year. That's it. I fucked it up.
Oh, I have that one too. Wait a second. Where is it? Here it is. Look.
Merry New Year.
Happy New Year. In this country, we say Happy New Year.
Ha 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 ha!
Brett's trying to put every single thing he's got in the camera. Here's Tom Atkins' ass for you people at home.
And here's Tom Atkins' beer that belongs to that guy.
Hey, smart guy. Where's my beer there, son of a bitch?
Now, you were talking about how things look bigger on camera. That looks like a Barbie doll in your camera.
And that's only because I'm holding it by its tiptoes.
Things look bigger on camera. I got to bring the camera to the bedroom.
I'm trying to put him I'm trying to sit way back and put him way forward. So, forced perspective. I'm the same size as W. Frickenstein here. You see? I've been here all weekend. I never even got my mitts on a Chicago dog.
The funny thing is the look on his face when you're holding him, like he just got the surprise finger in the butt. He's like,
yeah, well, hey, I mean, there's only one way you could hold this guy.
Who cares?
What are you doing out in this mess?
This guy invites me over and I wind up with a finger up my ass.
Dude, I want a figure of that guy from the first Friday 13th in that yellow rain jacket. That would be awesome. And then they have to put the alternate head of him like he's got a finger up his ass. Like,
hey, Jordan, and when the lights are out, as long as it feels and they're not bigger than you, you're okay.
Well, see, now I got that one with the finger up the ass. You're going to get your guy, Brett, with the finger up the ass. For Pat, he's got to get his Paul Stanley figure and put his finger up the ass and turn it to go.
I have it. Hold on,
You're like, I already have it.
I think I have it.
oh, Jesus.
Yes. That little at the end is when you turn the finger slightly.
Now, is that mostly from Alive 3, right? Or he did it a lot, though? He did that.
No, that's directly from Animalize. That's the opening of
Animalize. Okay.
Heaven's on Fire, right from Animalize.
Right?
And if you ever see him live back in the day, he would drag that out for 10 minutes. He's like, you guys don't know about the intro. Like, check it out.
That was the whole thing.
Oh, I gotta see footage of that shit.
Go look it up.
What?
Go look for some live clips.
Listening to that,
I'm
Billy
gonna
Corgan,
now. Thank you for letting me know.
So both of you listened to that Billy Corgan Gene Simmons interview, right? Like the fascination they
No,
both
I
had
didn't
with
hear
Ringo.
it. I didn't hear it.
Oh, the fascination with Ringo Starr they both had. That was amazing.
Oh, look at that, Jordan! Awesome, gifted a membership. All right. So
Thank
who
you,
has the
Mr.
lucky fortune to become a member?
Thank you, Mr. Jordan, for on tap. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a new name, Chelsea Allen. And speaking of which, hey folks out there, thank you guys. We should do a shot tonight. We crossed 2,500 subscribers.
Oh no shit! Wow, cool. I
Yes,
saw.
we did.
I just looked at your numbers just recently, like within the last week or so, and I was like, "Wow, he's getting close."
That's moving.
And
And you crossed it.
Getting
Huh?
there.
Cool.
And Pat,
Nice,
for the
man.
first
Congrats. I
time
was there.
ever,
Thank you.
for the first time in I don't know how many different appearances, I finally put one of our stickers on the bathroom stall again. It's been a while.
Oh, you
Oh,
get the picture.
hey,
Where's
you're
the picture?
right.
You guys,
That's
you
the
have to
first
take pictures
there.
when you do it. Take pictures. I want to see it.
Once I saw the Thanksgiving female, the final girl from Thanksgiving was back at her table, I ran back over there and got to meet her. So that's all.
Nice. And I will say I got a lot of
That's very nice.
positive feedback from my my latest venture, which I'm doing. I'm doing my favorite horror movie from each year of my life. So there'll be 53 movies to choose from.
I saw the thing. I didn't watch it yet. I saw the thumbnail for it.
I did my first 10
How about
years.
that big foamy head of beer on there, huh? That looks like a photo that you take when you're going to advertise your beer. Get some brand new Reaper shit from 3
You got
Floyd.
like your Bob Euchre Miller Light thing
Thanks,
going
Deanna.
back in the day in the 80s.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Davey.
yeah, right, exactly. And you got to have the pour sound like I got at the beginning of my body.
Jordan, are you coming Memorial Day weekend or not? If not, I'll send me your privately send me your address. I'll send it to you. But if you're going to come Memorial Day weekend, I'll give you a stack of them when you come here. Just let me know if you're coming.
I'm not a good
You
co-host
don't
for
need to
Pat.
look up his address.
I go to all these
Pat,
places
he's
and
in
I
a
forget to put them
historical
on.
house.
I forget to put them on things.
Oh, it is. That's right. He's got that house. I know he's got that historical house.
Go to the fucking website, man. It's public knowledge. I wonder if I never even thought about that. If you go on any of those photos on the website, do you see like Jordan in the background, like mowing the grass or anything, you know?
Go on like Google Maps, you see him there in his pants. He's got like,
exactly.
got like the tight shorts on and like he's got like sleeveless shirts.
If he's got like a
You
fucking
see him on the
pink,
roof. He's like half a werewolf, like bark at the moon and shit on top of that
dude,
castle.
he's got like a pink robe mowing the lawn, right? Or he's wearing the Ralphie's Easter Bunny outfit from Christmas Story.
I'm like a riding mower out in the middle of a field mowing grass.
Oh,
There's a
come on.
zombie
Dave, you
drug
gotta
guy
come.
walking
Come the weekend,
behind
brother.
him.
You got more than between me and miserable Mike next door. We have the whole cul-de-sac to ourselves. We're gonna have a big Memorial Day party, man. If you get a cheap flight, come on out.
We're gonna get this guy to send us more of these stickers, though.
I like this.
Okay,
That's an
okay.
awesome sticker, dude.
You guys don't
That's
realize
pretty damn cool, isn't that?
how much you're missing out on by not handing me a handful of your fucking stickers. I'm a whore, as you know. I'm
It's
sending
my
Everscathed
fault.
shit
It's
out
my
fucking everywhere,
fault.
and I would have that horror movie podcast sticker along with everything I do.
I'm gonna write down a note to send you a bunch of shit because my problem is like lately I've been so busy, like between during the week and then Saturdays, I never ever have time to get to the fucking post office. It's always
Well, I'm a walking, talking fucking advertisement, so you're missing out, man. Load me up with some shit. And you're just fucking everywhere.
Bill puts out.
Bill, the next time we're on a mandate, I'll make sure to give you some, or we'll have some in time for flashback. So,
well, that's for fucking ever. Now we're gonna see
even
each
know.
other by Friday the 13th next month. You better have some fucking shit for me. How about
that's
that?
right, you fuck bitch. That's right. Yes, I forgot.
Yeah, Jordan comes, you better not get my floors all sticky.
What? Sorry, what?
You take this long.
You fuck bitch.
Oh.
Google Street View was called Jordan.
Bill and I are going to be together
creepy
on Friday the 13th, June 13th, for the Friday the 13th Part 2 outdoor screening. Yes, in Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Yes.
Google View.
Dude, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. We got a hotel room. I'm getting fucking groomed.
Google Street, on a serious note, when you look up some of the Google Map stuff, to this day, I think as of about a month ago, my brother and I did it. If you look up the street corner in Edgewater, Copland, where I grew up, my mother was a crossing guard for years after she retired. There's on Google Street Map, you see my mother who passed away a year ago. You see her standing there on the street corner.
No shit. You got screenshots of it?
I have to look for it. Yeah, I was.
You better.
I'm
saying, yeah. You don't have screenshots. You better do it, man. Before they update it, you know.
And I think it's since changed. It's since changed, but my parents' house, I remember looking at it years ago, and it was after my dad died, and you still saw his car in the driveway, and you saw him in.
Oh wow!
You saw him up in the window.
No shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, that's cool. That's fucking yeah. If you got a picture
Dude, that's
of that
awesome,
shit, man,
Pat.
that's cool
That was
shit.
cool shit.
That's like modern fucking reminiscing. You know what I mean? It's like back then they had these old timey black and white photos. Look what we got, an aerial view. That's how you parked your car, and you know what I mean. That's so cool. That's awesome.
You
said,
can
but
see
tell
the
me,
stuff
do
in
my
the
mother,
background more than ever now. Yeah,
my mother
nuts.
was she was a CCD teacher at the so like all my friends that didn't go to Catholic school like me had my mother as
Like
their
me.
religious education teacher, and then when she retired, she worked for Lever Brothers, which makes all like the different I don't know, like toothpaste and all that shit. She worked for Lever Brothers, and when she retired, she was a crossing guard for like 20 years.
Nice.
So she knew all the kids. So it was weird. So I was like, if you looked at the street, it was Russell. What the hell is it? Yeah, Russell Ave and Undercliff and Edgewater, and he's like, you see your mom on the thing. I'm like, really? Went on there, and there she is in her fucking crossing guard outfit.
That's awesome. I hope you got a screenshot of that. Definitely something to hold on to. Man. Speaking of Google Maps shit, and we were talking about Sean Clark's Phantasm video earlier. How about that shit when he was talking about the entranceway to Morningside Cemetery and how when he went there to film it, you're looking at all the green grass everywhere, and that area was fucking overtaken with the California wildfires. And they show the Google Map version, and every house around there is burnt to the
destroyed,
fucking ground.
Burnt to the fucking ground.
And all that big lush field of green grass is just brown cinder. You know what I mean? It's like, holy shit, man. And the only thing that stood was that entranceway because it's made out of fucking stone, you know? That was wild, man. That was like, holy shit.
All right, since we're talking about
on that note, before we start this third episode, it's already midnight here. So it's 1 a.m. your time. We still got an episode to go. I got to piss, so I'll be right back.
Go piss, and we'll do some peacock.
You know, he's peacocking. He's peacocking, you know.
Pat, I think I'm finally ready to watch that unedited again. I think it's been 2.5 years now. I think I'm ready.
It's time again.
It's time.
It's time. The planets are in alignment. It's time again, Dr. Chalice.
Oh, it's time. Man, Jordan's got his first one on Sunday. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Jordan. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll tell you, Jordan, kudos. I love that name. I was like, shit, why didn't I think of that? Horror on Tap. I like it.
You know what? It's what it's all about, right, Pat? Horror on Tap, easily.
I like that. That was very, very, very good. Cody Decker, I'm just here waiting for Bill's background to fall down again.
Yeah, how about it? Let me plug my phone in just because. No, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm at 50%.
All right,
I'm
so
one of those guys that's like, if it's like unless it's 75%, I'm like, I better plug my phone in.
Feel my
Who's in the chat still having a couple cocktails with us?
I have to get another beer here in a minute.
Look at now you know it's bad because what do you call it? He's singing Kiss.
I am talking about.
Oh, it's the wrong one.
Oh no.
There it is.
That's fucking great. It's been a running joke in the Everscathed for so many fucking years. I love
I am talking about the real possibility that he is still out there.
I love that you have that at the press of a button. And you know what the other thing is? Another running joke in the Everscathed forever has been, if somebody shows up late to the party, you have it all queued up and ready to go on the speakers, the Bullet Boys. So as soon as they walk in the door, yeah. That's another thing. Like, you know, someone's, hey, it's 7 o'clock. They're not here yet. Get the Bullet Boys ready to go.
Fucking Bill, that was intense, buddy.
That was intense. That's all, folks. It's like Elmer Fudd.
That's a con right there.
If anything, I got to see that video again because that was the first time I ever saw Pat ever in my life was in that video, and I felt so bad for you, my brother. I'm watching it going, I know that guy. That's right. I know that guy. That's right. Oh my God!
You said that. The way you said that, Bill. That was the first time I ever saw Pat, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. I swear you're going to say something.
The first time I vomited.
What's love?
That was the first time I ever saw Pat in my life.
2.5. Man, water. What the hell? Water.
Leanne.
Leanna, do you have an early rise
Jordan, that
tomorrow?
was good.
That must be it. But
It's gotta be.
told you that's a great name, Horror and Tap. And
Yeah,
as
that
Kira,
is a good
we
name.
always do nothing but the best, brother. You know, we'll be behind you 100%.
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Jordan.
man. Fuck yeah, and thank you for the addition to your background that you pointed out. You got the little Everscathed nugget there hidden in the background.
You know,
Thank you very much.
See?
it's funny when you think of the name stuff. Like Pat, I don't know if it took a long time, like to think of a name for the podcast, but like we had that problem when we were going to name my first kid, my daughter, and I found my daughter's name at 2 a.m. Like, and nobody's really seen her name too much, so I was like, dude, that's awesome.
It was going to be onomatopoeia, and fortunately, your wife talked you out of it.
Yeah.
No, Brett was sitting there like Bruce Wayne, sitting there at midnight, and just the lightning crashes
On a serious
outside.
note, how pressure filled was that? Because you guys have kids, deciding on the kids' names. Because me and and if you guys know my wife and you guys have met her, you've talked to her already.
Yeah.
She had like flow charts, baby books. I'm like, seriously? Like, it was nerve-wracking.
We wanted Taylor, and then my sister said to my wife, that's kind of be a boy's name too. And then my wife flipped out. I'm like, okay, we found Taylor then online. So
well, Terrence, my wife wanted Terrence was either going to be it was Terrence, or she wanted Seamus, or she wanted Miles. So we settled on Terrence, and I said, but if we get Terrence, it's got to be spelled Terrance. She's like, why? I said, that's Geezer Butler's real name from Black Sabbath.
Oh man, if you would have named
Terrence Geezer Butler.
Miles, one of my favorite Paul Giamatti characters from Sideways. His name's Miles.
So everybody's like, where'd you get Terrence from? And Terrence always tells the story. He's like, I don't know. Terrence like, where'd you get Terrence from? He's like, I don't know. I'm named after the guy in Black Sabbath. I said, Terrence Geezer Butler.
I don't know. I'm named after that guy in Black Sabbath.
Well, we named my son after Michael Douglas from Romancing the Stone. I wanted the name
Romancing the Stone.
So that's why he's Colton. That's his last name. So
Romancing the Stone. Remember that guy? He was the same guy who sang "We Gone to Rock Down to Electric Avenue." Eddie Grant. He also sang "Romancing the Stone" like for the soundtrack.
Leanna's entertaining kids tomorrow. Don't want to be hungover. Oh God, yeah. With kids with a hangover, it's just, I feel for
Thank
you.
God lacrosse isn't until 11 tomorrow. So I'm like, oh, this is great.
All I have to do tomorrow is get up.
Good thing we're not doing TCM tomorrow or tonight, Leanna. She played with us last week.
Getting up, going to band practice, and what do I do at band practice? I drink more.
Hey, did our buddy our friend Lurch leave? He hasn't been in the chat.
I guess Lurch out there.
No, Lurch probably just went out for a smoke for a Colombian, as you call it.
Lurch, do I need to start playing the Moonlight music again?
Lurch falls by night, Lurch flies by day.
Where the hell's Lurch?
Mr. Blues is gonna fuck up. And when he does, he better pray the police get to him before we do.
For a split second, I was like, how the fuck did you get Dick Warlock standing in front of the Chicago Cubs sign?
Pat, did you just add that? I am so proud of you.
That's Henry Gibson. Henry Gibson.
Exactly. For a split second, though, before I realized what it was, I'm like, how the fuck did you get Dick Warlock standing in front of the Wrigley Field? Like, oh, wait, that's Buddy.
No, that's Mr. Klopek that's in
Blues Brother.
Front of the fucking Wrigley Field right there, right?
I like when the guy walks in, he's like, did you get his information? He's like, yeah, Elwood Blues, 1068 West Addison. He's like, and he's a Catholic.
Did you get my cheese whiz, boy?
Give me my cheese whiz, boy.
You remember Uncle Buck lived right next door to Wrigley Field and shit?
Oh,
and that bowling ball fell on his head? All right, we should probably start.
Well, Pat, you got to see a much better version of the Wrigley Field area, though. It's cleaned up a lot, so that was good.
It was a ball, man. That was fun. I'm waiting for them to send
me back. Right across the street, I don't know if you realize, Pat. I don't know if you realize, right across the street from there is the Metro. And that's where Metallica played their first ever Chicago appearance ever.
I think I brought it to him.
1983. The video Clip 'Em All. That's from live from Chicago. That's where it was filmed, the Metro, right across the street from
He showed me a bunch of sites. He might have showed me, but by that point, I was pretty proud.
In the year that the COVID like started to loosen up and they started to just barely let people back in, Metallica played a fucking secret show there. They came back to the Metro and played on that stage again. And like you had to be in line outside the fucking joint with a mask on. They wouldn't let you in without a mask. And that, what was that? Remember they used to make you get that fucking ID thing to go anywhere with COVID? You had to get it. You had to be vaccinated and show you the proof that you had
card,
vaccination.
which you could download.
Like to get a ticket to Metallica at the Metro. And I was so pissed off. I'm like, dude, I didn't know about this. Oh my God, I missed out on this opportunity.
I'm still loving the.
And I heard they played a lot of new shit at that show. I was like, man.
So Lana's in the group playing TCM with you guys, huh?
Yeah, she last week she joined in with me and Lurch. She didn't know Lurch, and Lurch didn't know Leanna. So that was the first time of them meeting too.
Well, you know what? I'll have to talk to Lurch and find out. Like, we can figure out a way to get him on one night. We've had him on before.
Bill, did you probably told Leanna that Lurch was with Pat and I out in California? Yeah,
I just said I informed Leanna that me and her are moderators on your channel now. And Lurch was the OG. He was the original moderator. You know? So it was pretty cool. I think Leanna is the newest moderator. So I'm like, newest moderator, meet first moderator. And it was pretty fun because the three of us were in a group together. It was just me, Leanna, and Lurch running around as Leatherface and the hitchhiker and the cook, fucking killing people. It was a blast.
Don't worry about it. We'll have a lot of footage between if Brett's able to come. I'm not talking personal now. Well, maybe that night when we all go to see Carpenter, me and Lurch, I'll have a lot of footage from the Carpenter show.
I love that. We'll have a lot of footage if Brett's ready to come. Hold on, I don't know if I want to see that footage.
We met Lurch though when he used to be
on members only, and I'm about to cancel my membership.
Our Michael Myers Monday, our Michael Myers Mondays with.
I'm watching the people watch. I'm watching the numbers go down.
Jordan signed up for a double membership, platinum.
Yeah, Lurch was in the chat with us every Monday for a while, Pat.
I love you, Jordan. Yeah. I love you, Jordan. I love fucking with you.
And everything switched, and he went to nights, and we weren't able to hang out with him. Sucks.
And then he got all upset when Joe Moody decided to cut everybody else in front of the line at age 45. That's not cool, man.
I told him that. I'm like, Brett said that you get some fucking beef that the fucking Joe cut the line. She's like, I don't remember that, man. He goes, it's probably true, but I just don't remember it.
Hey, that right there, that's not cool, man.
I was like, knowing you now,
part of it was because he likes Joe. We all like Joe. It was just so random when it happened.
It was just
like pointing out a fucking fault. You know, I get it. As I told him, I go, I don't think you were being malicious. You were just pointing out that, like, hey, man, that's not right. Like, he saw an injustice and he pointed it out.
There's like 400 people behind them.
And I didn't do that. Remember whenever we got online for Carpenter,
Pat.
I purposely went to the back. I'm like, I'm not gonna cut because I don't want to be that dick.
Yeah.
Our buddy
Brian, you don't want to be that.
Our friend Brian, who Pat, you know what? He hasn't been on the social media as much. Did you notice that?
I was wondering about that. Yeah, he hasn't posted anything on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
everything's all right with him. It's been a long time.
You know what? I was just thinking. I meant to message you about that. I should probably. Yeah, because he's.
Thought about that the other day. I'm like, I haven't seen fucking Brian on here in a long time.
You know who else popped up recently in my Instagram? You know who recently popped up on my Instagram? I hadn't seen in a while. Remember Princess of Horror? She used to be in your chat.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
seen her forever. She's on Instagram every once in a while. She'll pop up.
Every once in a while she pops up on Instagram, but I haven't seen her in chat in a while.
You know, Pat, I'll even message Jen though too. You know, and see, because obviously we really hit it off with her too. She was cool as shit too.
Yeah. I was concerned, and Princess of Horror. Remember, I told her, I said, if you want to come on, because she does all the cosplay stuff. I said, come on, do cosplays and stuff. But she was a little shy, I guess.
Yeah, I think I don't know how you could be shy. She's always on her, like, she pops up every once in a while and she has a whole new cosplay set, like some costume, and she'll have a million different. I'm like, wow, yeah, I forgot that she was a regular in your chat until she pops up. I'm like, oh yeah,
it's been a minute. Must have done something to piss her off. What else?
By day, fucking Brett, man, El Giro.
She's like,
so let's do the next episode. Let's do the next episode shot, and we'll start the next episode.
Fuck yeah, we've been sitting here forever. Colin's probably having breakfast now.
Oh, Colin's asleep. Obviously,
Colin's out cold. Man. Are you kidding me?
I'll be out.
Colin's out cold.
Colin, we
This
promise
corned beef
next time we
hash
do,
is getting fucking
we'll
cold.
start at a decent hour. It definitely won't be this late next time. So next episode is the Madness Room, which is actually a really cool episode. So if
Good
you
one.
guys
I
have,
like this one. Yeah.
cue it up.
Okay,
This is actually
Pat.
a very
More
cool
penny.
episode.
Here we go, baby.
And we're going to still keep chatting like we're doing. We're going to keep getting slowly drunker and drunker, do some more shots. And wait a
All right,
second.
how about this?
Don't leave the chat, folks. So if you're watching this right now and you do not own a physical copy of Tales from the Dark Side, we're giving away a set at the end of the stream. So if you want a set, you got to hang out and listen to our drunk asses.
Wait a minute.
You gotta hang out and listen to me and Brett sing "Moonlighting
Is Leanna the
Stranger."
coolest mom of all time or what?
That's a
Leanna is
reward.
an awesome mom, as far as I know. Norma Bates, okay. Nah, yeah, we're not, David. We
Oh,
can't.
Leanna's one of the awesome
Jordan, we're
moms.
not comparing Leanna to Norma Bates. Come on, there's.
So Leanna, I brought this up already.
If
you're around Memorial Day weekend on any of those days, let me know. Because if Cody's already coming. If Jordan's coming, let us know. We'll meet
If
you somewhere in the
Jordan's
middle.
coming,
We'll go out and have like lunch.
If Cody's
or something
coming,
like that.
I guess I should come too.
You should, you dirty bastard. I told you that, but you can't. Now you.
I tell you,
now just can't
Leanna's a great mom because her kids had ridiculous haircuts on their day of school, and she sent me their pictures. Now that's fucking funny. That's something of good fucking parent.
That's awesome. Yes.
I was like, we all have it, man. We all have it. I remember being a kid and shit, and you're trying to be on your best. Like, man, don't fuck your hair up. I'm paying for these pictures. All right, mom. And then like one hair's out of place. God damn it! Why'd you do that? I didn't do nothing.
We all have that similar sense of humor to an extent before it gets crazy.
100%. 100%. Everyone here who's in the group who's still around. Yes, flock of seagulls. Yeah. Yes. I showed my wife those. I'm like, check this shit out. We were laughing so hard. It's like, yes, we've all been there, and you're paying for that shit.
If you guys are ready, I got it here. So I know you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I put out.
Why don't here? What I was gonna say is, why don't we hit play, and then when it gets to the word "but," we'll take our shot.
We'll do our butt shot. So, folks, if you're watching
countdown
along,
is-
if you have a physical copy, we're doing the Madness Room, which it's the next episode on here. And if not, just hang out because we're gonna keep drunk. We're gonna keep drinking, get fucked up, and we're gonna give away a set of. So there's it's 5 seasons, right?
4
5 or
seasons.
4?
4.
It's 4 seasons rather.
4.
Who
So
gives
there's-
a
we
shit?
have the
Gold
complete
jacket,
set.
green jacket.
Yeah, we're
4
gonna give away
seasons
set,
and a
so
movie.
hang out.
4
Yeah,
seasons
and
and a spectacular movie.
And a great movie with one of my favorites,
Great
the
ass.
late David Johansen, who just passed away, which really sucks.
Dude, that final episode with the gargoyle and James Remar and Ray Dong Chong.
Ray Dong Chong.
That's got to be one of my all-time favorite Tales from the Dark Side episodes of all time. That's right up there within the closet for me. Like, it's so good.
And James Remar is so good in that episode too. I love everything.
And that's
he's
what
in.
when I met him last year, I had him sign Tales from the Dark Side, and he signed it like, "You promised." You know what I mean? Like,
You promised.
Great.
Yep.
He's used to everyone saying Dexter and the Warriors. He was there for the Warriors, and it's like it kind of seemed almost refreshing that somebody wanted his Tales from the Dark Side. Shit. So yeah.
I had already
Fucking
had him
A.
sign 48 hours.
Let's do it.
Nice. Yeah, that's great too. The guy's fucking great. I was watching that Dexter Original Sin today. The first, it's like a prequel kind of thing, and they have Christian Slater plays James Remar's character as a younger James Remar in that, and I'm just sitting there watching and going, "Holy fuck! I met James Remar last year." I just keeps as I'm watching the show, it's blowing my mind with each episode. Wow.
Remember we were.
All right, play.
Weren't we talking to Sean about him with the
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Let Pat count it down. Pat's the officiator.
Do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Play on the Madness Room.
Perfect.
This is a really good episode. So as soon as we hear "but," we do the shot.
As soon as we hear "but,"
a shot in the butt.
Fuck.
Daniel, you still here, man? What's up, brother?
Hey, Daniel.
Show me
Cheers,
the way to
brother.
the next whiskey bar. Don't ask me. Don't ask why. Great song. Love the Doors. And there's a whiskey.
Those are great.
There was some whiskey with it,
Show
brother.
me the way to the next whiskey bar.
Oh,
don't ask why.
But a place that is just as real, but not as brightly lit.
You just start saying, There is unseen by most an underworld. The place is just real, but not as brightly lit. What was the first part? Man lives in a world unseen. When we get to the part where it says "but," it's just say "ass."
She said ass.
No, but it's so powerful. I just love that. Blots. Like it's almost like there's spit coming off him when he says it. Blots.
That's why I think we all liked it, because it was like a turn of his tone, right?
It's visceral.
Here's the man.
It's like fuck you. Blots.
And this chick's cute as hell too. This one right here.
Yeah, and the last time I watched this, I try to watch them when I know we're gonna, and I watched them before, and I was looking at her, and I'm like, God damn, does she look familiar? She looks so familiar, and I tried to look her up. She's in nothing. She's a singer. She sings a song in the background of Easy Money.
At first, I thought it was
what song?
What's his name's wife and
I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I tried to look it up, and it just said her name and that she sang some song in the background
Teresa
of Easy
Perry.
Money.
I wonder if she's related to Michael Perry.
But she looks familiar, though.
Know what I love?
Guy looks familiar.
You are
You know what
right,
this guy
Phil.
is?
She's got no history whatsoever. She was in Easy Money as an off-camera. Yeah, holy shit.
What the hell was she in Easy Money? I've seen Easy Money a million times. She's cute as hell.
She's not
Oh my
in
God.
it. You just hear her voice, apparently. Like
She's
she
been a
does.
stand-in
There must be
in
a
other-
singer singing in the background, and she's the singer.
She's
That's
a
what it sounds
stand-in-
like.
She's a stand-in in other Tales from Darkside episodes in 85 and 86.
Oh, really?
We're going to see her again.
I love one thing.
Oh, wow.
And I tell my wife this all the time. I love a woman that wears like a nice white dress or like white pants. I love a beautiful woman in white pants. And my wife, I don't want to wear white pants. I'll spill something. I'm like, just get a pair of white pants.
Just not after Labor Day. Is that what they say?
So
it's not after Labor Day.
You're in good company.
Yeah, I tell her all the time, like, just get a pair of white pants.
Not
Just
after
why?
Labor Day.
Because you get a great can. Just put a pair of white pants on.
And this guy is such a dollar store. I call him Aldi brand, and
like
you would
the
know him
black
Dollar
stuff.
General version of Darren McGavin. Like he kind of has that kind of voice and that kind of
Yes.
look,
Oh.
but he's not.
He's
That's not him though.
Who's the guy in Kill Bill? That's who he reminds me of. Remember the guy in Kill Bill? The inspector.
Michael Perry?
No, in Kill was it Kill Bill?
Oh,
Michael Perry. No,
Not the Philadelphia Experiment. Not Eddie the Cruiser's guy.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Michael Perry.
No, not Kill Bill. Jackie Brown. Remember the detective in Jackie Brown?
You're thinking of the Bondsman
Yes.
guy, Robert Forster.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Max
looks like
Cherry.
the guy. Yes, that's who he
He
looks
does.
like. Right?
He looks like him. It's him and it's Darren McGavin if they got in a fly pod together
And
and
Michael
they came out. This is the
If
guy
they
that
had
come
sex, this is the product. If they had sex,
What about Michael Perry?
Thank you, because I knew it. I kept thinking of Darren McGavin, but I kept trying to think of someone
Yes,
else.
the Dark
That's
Side.
exactly who I was
I've
fucking
seen that
thinking of.
movie.
Thank you. Yes. What movie? What did she say?
Tales from the Backside. That's on the porn podcast.
Whoa, Leanna, there you go. Yes.
I swear, Leanna makes me laugh on a daily fucking basis. Don't ever stop being you, lady.
And the guy
Oh,
that's here.
Pat,
This guy looks like
you sent me that thing, and I
sportscaster.
sent it to her. I sent it to a few other people. You sent me that thing with AC/DC.
Oh, it's hysterical,
where
isn't it? I
Singing
sent
all
it to my
the
wife.
LinkedIn names.
She was laughing her ass off. My wife is hysterical laughing from that.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious, dude.
Gives me
I'm out here
James
fucking
Brolin
dying.
vibes.
It's
I can see that, too.
it's Highway to Hell sung to different names from LinkedIn, and it's fucking hysterical.
It's perfect. It's right fucking on the money. Like whoever did that, how many names did they go through to find that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
Did you?
I'm
like
sitting-
I applaud their effort
I'm
right
sitting
off
in
the
my
bat.
chair.
Like whoever made that.
Bill,
So I'm
did
sitting
you
in my
ever-
chair, and my wife's on the couch with the puppies, and I sent it to her. She's like, "What'd you send me now?" I'm like, "Just go watch it."
Just
She's
go
watching
check it out,
and I'm watching her laugh. She's like, "That's great." I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, exactly. My wife was sleeping when I watched it, and I thought I was gonna wake her up. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, she's the first person I'm gonna show when I see, as soon as I see her next. She's gonna be gone all day tomorrow. She's got a party for someone at work. That's she's leaving. So when tomorrow night when I finally see her, I'm like, check this out. I'm not gonna give her no context. Just hit play.
Yeah, it popped up on Instagram, and I'm like, oh god, this is fucking a riot.
Now this chick, I just popped in my head who I thought she was and who she reminds me of. She reminds me of the chick from Kindergarten Cop, the one who gets sick and can't do it. That's why.
Oh, what's her name?
I was thinking of what's his name's wife and Problem Child, Jack, or
Yeah, I could see that too. But when I looked her up, that's who I was thinking of. I'm like, who is she? She reminds me of something. I think of the chick from Kindergarten Cop, the one that got sick and she couldn't be the kindergarten. That's why Arnold Schwarzenegger had to do it.
Did you ever see that movie, A Guy Thing, Bill, with
Penelope Ann Miller?
And Selma Blair?
Penelope Ann Miller.
No, Penelope Ann Miller is the blonde chick. The other one.
She's the teacher, the love interest in the teacher. She's the
I
mom.
think she was like
Blonde, yeah, that's Penelope Ann Miller. She's from the Relic.
No, you're thinking of the one that likes to eat all the time. That's at the hotel sick.
Yeah, the one that wants to eat all the time and she's sick. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think she looks more like
You're
Penelope
not
Ann
so
Miller
tough
than the other
without
one.
your car, are you?
No, she looks like the redhead chick, the one that's sick in bed.
Let me bring it back up.
That's who I thought it was when I first saw it.
Let me bring the picture back up.
Is that Dan Rather?
Dan Rather. Yes. No, that's fucking Dan Mather. He's real close, but he's not quite.
Well,
Bill,
wait, Bill,
so
you
tough
guys
without
are married
your
with
car,
children fans. You guys are married with children fans. I'm drawing a blank on the sportscaster's name. Remember the sportscaster did the whole episode on Al Bundy. Remember? Because
I remember the episode. I don't remember specifically.
That's who this guy looks like, but I can't remember who it was. Remember the sportscaster?
Like the guy that interviews Clayton Bigsby in Chappelle's show. It's the blind white supremacist. Did you ever see that?
He's a sportscaster from back in the day, and the whole episode was built around him interviewing Al Bundy as the guy that did the 4 touchdowns in the team.
Aren't you Al Bundy?
Dude.
Yes.
I remember that episode. I can't remember what the guy looked like, but this guy totally reminds me of Darren McGavin, and I couldn't remember who else. And thank you so fucking much for reminding me, Max Cherry, 150%.
He looks just
you mix
like
those two fucking guys together, and that's him.
That's him.
I can just picture him. You got a big day tomorrow of daiquiris and jack off magazines, whatever the fuck he says in
this guy died.
And he was great. He was he was great in Jackie Brown, and he also
this guy died.
He played
I
the
don't know how
father.
Brett says it so surprisingly. This guy died. I guarantee you 55% of the people that are on this show are fucking dead already.
He was in Jackie
Don't be a
Brown.
dick.
And he also played the father.
This guy died.
This guy here is dead.
Oh wait, he played the father on a TV show, and I'm drawing a blank.
Shit.
Pat, you've been
He
saying
might
that for
die
5
5
minutes.
years
Stop
after
it.
this episode. Look at him. He had heart
trying to
problems
think.
on this fucking episode. Of course he's dead.
He's dead. Pat's like, he played some dad on a show, and we're talking about him
driving-
being dead.
It's driving me fucking crazy. That's why.
Your love is
That's it.
driving
He
me
was
crazy.
Tim Allen's dad in Last Man Standing. He was the grandfather.
I wouldn't have
The
known
guy-
that.
the guy-
I didn't like. I wasn't a big guy at Last Man Standing. Was that the one with
You never watched it?
Jamie Gertz? Was she in that show?
No, you never watched Last Man Standing with Tim Allen?
No,
and what the
Last
hell
Man
his name?
Standing.
First
was,
I'm gonna find
um,
Kelly, then I'm gonna find Jimbo and hit one out of the park. Sorry.
It was Tim Allen, Nancy Travis.
It was the
And-
second show that Tim Allen had after Home Improvement. Yes.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember that.
Tim
now,
Allen's
yeah.
dad was the guy from Jackie Brown. That looks like him.
Why can't I remember his real name? I keep wanting to call him Max Cherry.
He
He was an
sounded like a-
alligator.
She's
he
like
alligator?
What the fuck is his
Holy
name?
shit. Was he? Maybe he was.
Yeah,
that is
he's the
that
main
is
cop in Alligator. Alligator rules. I love Alligator.
that is John
Alligator's
Ritter's
good.
wife in Problem Child. I swear to God.
Alligator is the best Jaws knockoff I think there ever was. Like it was like the best animals gone amok movie, like Jaws. Like it was like one of the. Remember, a million movies like Orca came out, Piranha came out. All those came out trying to capitalize on Jaws. This killer shark and shit. They all try to have killer animal movies. I loved Alligator. And it was supposed to take place in Chicago, too, Alligator. It wasn't filmed in Chicago, but it was supposed to take place in Chicago. Remember the kid They force him to get in the fucking pool, and he sees the alligator in there, and they still shove him in, and I keep seeing the water's all red. It was like, oh, that shit used to fuck me up when I was a kid. Shove a kid into the alligator's
Oh yeah,
mouth.
Jordan, Last Man Standing. That show was fucking hysterical. I love that show.
You see the breath on my face.
This guy, he's acting me out. You can see Brett over there with a stick off camera, poking the bear over here.
Look at the brandy and scotch.
I can't look in her eyes. She's out of my league.
Oh, fuck.
Yeti going.
If I go have a liquid lunch with Bill again.
Hold on.
Hey, Colin, you're still awake. Colin's still awake.
No way. No.
Get the fuck out
Dude,
of here.
Orca rules. I love Orca. I almost bought it on Blu-ray. It was part of a sale, but I already bought too many other movies. I was like, which one am I going to get? Which one? I probably should have got Orca.
I meant to talk to you about Hubbard's Cave after we were
movie.
there. Hubbard's Cave had a couple good beers after we left. I was like, damn it.
Brett, you got to mark your calendar, man, brother. I'm coming out to your neck of the woods. Everscathed, West Chicago.
It was Chicago. That's right near Carroll Street where Pat stayed.
We're going to come up there and we're going to tear some fucking shit up, man. It's been a while. It's been a couple of years since our last gig.
She's out of my league.
I'm trying to find the interview.
And that's what I was singing on stage. This one goes out to Brett. Just a fool to believe I have any. And you're going to see fucking people come beat me my ass on stage if I play that.
Everybody's going to look at you. They're going to give you like the Wayne Brady treatment. Is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a bitch?
No. If I even started singing that on stage, I'd be murdered at a death metal show.
She's like the wind.
Doing the saxophone with my mouth, you know. I look in the mirror and all I see is Brett Patrick's dreams and only dream.
A little buzzed.
Uncle Buzz. Dude, I love this. Like, this guy's taking it seriously. Darren McAldy over here is taking it serious.
Darren has left the chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. He's off to grab some eggs Benedict.
Dude, that Saturday, I'll never forget that when I was in Indianapolis where all that shit was happening that night. Like somebody called Darren. He's like, fuck that, I'm done.
Darren has left the chat. It's left us with a hilarious joke ever since.
Him looking like he's fucking
and
letting everything go.
That picture that fucking Jordan made with like his silhouette with like the neon and shit.
Where he's like
is
tilted over like taking a dump.
Picture ever. Like when I think of Darren, I think of that fucking picture.
Oh, I do now too.
That should be his picture on all his social media. Yeah, not the little Mr. Sands man. No. It should be that fucking picture. Should be his like when he signs autographs. For the love of horror, it should be fucking that picture he's signing.
Oh, she's got a gun.
Mr. Sands.
Art's got a gun.
Dude, and I love when you guys just had Darren on your show, and I got a chance to go in the green room and chat with him and shit. Dude, he's much more of a fucking metal dude than I thought, man. He's talking fucking Testament and you know what I mean? And then on that show they had, he's talking Operation Mindcrime and Live Crime. I'm like, dude, man, you know your shit, bro. Like, yeah, I want to fucking party with him more than ever.
I found it. It was driving me crazy. This guy, remember the episode with Al Bundy? He's interviewed by Roy Firestone.
Roy Firestone, that's right.
Roy Firestone.
That was driving me crazy. I'm like, he looks just like fucking Roy Firestone, this guy.
Like, so the wife asked me yesterday. She did the whole like Burbs thing to me, and of course she didn't realize she was. She's like, so what are your plans this summer? I go, I don't know, drink a couple dozen beers, smoke an occasional cigar outside.
I'll say this: his better half knows her shit, dude. She can sit there and put herself up with the best of us. She knows her trivia when it comes to movies. My wife,
who's that? Your wife, Brett?
Lisa's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, Lisa's good. She knows.
Oh
her
yeah,
shit.
she's good at movie
Not as
trivia.
much on horror, but everything else. Very
Everything
well.
else, she knows her shit when it comes to movies. My wife, forget it. Don't even bother.
See, my wife surprises me. I don't think she knows that much in horror, and then I'll bring up. I'll quiz her all the time. I'm like, so who is this guy and this guy? And she'll give me the right answer, and she'll look at me. She goes, "What? You don't think I know shit?"
Oh, my wife. My wife will tell you. She's like, my wife knows nothing about my world.
And I'm like, I didn't know you knew that. That's some deep cuts. You know what I mean? Like, I give her some deep shit thinking nobody knows this except me. And she'll fire it right back. Like, yeah, this is what it is. Like,
Colin,
no
before
way.
you leave, Bud, did you watch all the rest of the episodes yet, or are you still catching up?
Did you watch any of them besides what we did tonight? So
all the ones that we had already done?
Well, there's only.
He probably just took the cellophane off when he started the show tonight.
There's 6.5 minutes left in this episode. So, Colin, how about we throw this out to Colin? When we do the next episode, why don't you join us and we'll do it earlier?
Dude, that'd be sweet.
Come on with us.
Tickle my willy,
join
Pat.
us,
That sounds like a good idea.
and we'll
That
start
sounds fucking awesome.
We'll start at like a much earlier time.
I've only ever talked face to face. Well, face to face as much as this is with Colin one time, and it was because of your show. Brett was not able to do it. Joe was not able to do it. It was impromptu. Pat, you hit me and Colin up, and the three of us were on together. We did a Friday the 13th Part 3, I think, watch along.
I think so. Yeah,
pretty sure that's
when I was on spring break. I remember because I called in. I think didn't I? I think I jumped in. Yeah, I remember.
It was like yeah, you might have came in at the like later on at night or something. Yeah, but and then we did two shows like that same week. You were out, and Joe was out the same because twice in the same week. It was me, Pat, and Colin, and which was really cool because the first time I was ever on your show ever, it was supposed to be all of us, me and Colin together. We were doing the thing watch along. And remember, he had the flu and shit. He couldn't come on. Like, he was sick as fuck. So I just came on. So I would love that. I would love if you guys fucking invite Colin.
Yeah, so
the
next one we'll do it at a reasonable hour, Colin, and you come on.
Okay. Yeah.
But
maybe we
you
can
gotta
even
do your
do it during
homework,
the day
brother.
here, Pat. Let's just see where it goes. Maybe Bill will be available during the day too. Maybe we'll just figure it out.
Depends what day you do it. I hope I'm fucking back to work by then. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, what's going on? Well,
Man,
I guess
I don't
we can
wanna
talk about
work,
it after we
but-
get off the air. Well, let's
So
talk
for those that are watching, especially Colin, if you're
Like,
watching,
all right, hold your temper. Let's talk about this off
give it a-
camera.
give it a minute or so, and you'll see
You
the
never
twist
know.
in this episode. The twist is coming up.
Take this long.
No.
Right, the twist is coming
Was that
up right
the other
here.
one I started randomly singing shit faced? Was that? I can't remember. Anyways, did she?
Especially right here. She's got the gun in her hand. She looks like the kindergarten cop chick. Like running around the fucking school. And they hit her with the car or whatever.
Not so tough without your car, are you?
That's it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not so tough without your car, are you? Yeah.
I'm thinking of Michael.
Yeah, Colin,
Keaton
definitely.
and
So
Mr.
we'll
Mom,
plan it
where
for
he's
a
like
much
Young and
earlier
Restless.
time, and we'll have you on. Absolutely, that'd be fun. It'd be great to have you on, and
Fucking
chat about
awesome.
We'll
But you got to do your homework, brother. I think the next one I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to be like, I'm going to give you a Tales from the Darkside trivia, and I'm going to expect you to know it because you got that copy we sent you.
And
So you
we're
better
gonna
know
make
the
sure
trivia, pal.
we talk more about the episodes because this always happens.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, you
It
can
does.
tell when we're really engaged with an episode. You can tell when we're locked in and we're watching because we talk about it. We go, oh, this guy. Oh, shit, this person. Oh,
But here's the twist. The twist is coming up right now.
yep, right here. She just got up. Yep.
They faked their death.
They faked their death because they were trying to make him have a heart attack because they're having an affair.
Oh yeah, baby.
She said at the beginning, if you caught it at the beginning, she said she had been doing research on the home and
Right.
found out that there's secret rooms.
And
So
so,
that
watch.
started the whole plan. And you could tell when this guy showed up at the door, she had this look in her face, that little glimmer, like, oh yeah, I'm fucking
What
him.
was the key
And
to
like,
this
oh, I'll
episode?
get
When
the
they,
door. Don't worry about it. I'll answer the door.
what
And
was
she was
the
like,
key to this
hello.
episode?
And she smiled. I'm like, these guys are fucking, and they got a scheme against this fucking dude.
The key
But
to
when
this
you look at
episode
this
was
guy
when they were
right
going
off
to
the
the
bat,
steps.
you know he's not going to give in easy. He's not going to give in easy. You can
No.
tell by looking at him. And he
I feel
didn't.
like I'm hearing the young
That's
When they
what
did the
I'm
steps,
right now.
you'll see what happens when they did the steps. Remember, he said all the steps you're supposed to take the key, put it in the hole in the floor, and you're going to see what
Yep.
happens because of what they did. So he followed what they said, not knowing
Yep.
anything, and it bites him in the ass.
He was this dude, the dude who's dying was the big skeptic at the beginning. And he was one like, let's see where this goes. Like, wow, I can't believe that this much has come true already. So he's kind of the one egging it on. Like, let's see where it goes. This is nuts.
Now see what
So
happens.
he's following the key. Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Let me put this key in the fucking hole. You know?
And he followed the letter of the law, not realizing by putting that key in the floor, it fucked them because now they can't get out.
Yep. The lore that they made up, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's fucking great. Right here. I thought you made that shit up on the Ouija board about the key going in the hole. I didn't do it. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a fucking good episode.
It's got a good twist, a good twist ending.
Yeah,
it's like a Tales from the Crypt episode where they all had like someone pulling treachery on someone else, but it all turns to fucking like even though the hero dies at the end, he still turned that fucking knife on the fucking killers.
It
at
gives
the
me
end
Young and
for
the
it.
Restless vibes there.
Look at it.
Great.
I love that right there. It goes out with the fucking house on fire, the smoke billowing. That was such a cool final scene, like a final shot. Yeah, this show fucking rules, man.
He's always there, waiting for us to enter. Waiting to enter us. Until next time. Try to enjoy the daylight.
Brett, you come to the show. You gotta do my shameless plugs before the end of this. Brett, you gotta come to that fucking show.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna hear Tales from the Darkside in its entirety. I got a new
Chicago. I'm going to West Chicago, Illinois. It's a suburb. It's not in Chicago and it's not West. It's a suburb.
No, it's West Chicago. Yeah. East Chicago's in Indiana. There's an East Chicago too, but that's in Indiana. This is West Chicago, still in Illinois, but it's not Chicago. It's West Chicago, whole separate town.
It's
out by you, out west.
Bill, it's probably about 2/3 of the way to my house for you. So
no shit. I mean, I've been. My company that I work for is out of West Chicago. That's where their office is. I've been there a million fucking times.
Is the place off
I've never been to that club though.
Where you playing? Is that off of 59 or no?
Yeah, it's right off of 59 on Washington Street, right off of 59.
Colin, go get some sleep. We love you, brother.
Colin, love you, buddy. Yes.
Fuck yes, Colin. I'm glad you finally got to fucking enjoy some Tales from the Darkside with us, brother. And Lurch was on earlier. This feels like old times.
And the next episode, we'll coordinate the next episode. We'll have you on the next episode. And still working on when we can get you guys over here. You and Darren. Darren he's away, so he said he'll hit me up when he gets back from his vacation.
We're gonna have. We know he's coming for H50 though. We know that. So.
Oh, he's definitely. Well, yeah, he better come for H50. That'd be a blast.
Bill's coming in he's gonna be in my luggage.
Bill, we have to figure out a way to cut you in pieces and put you in luggage.
You better start expanding and reinforcing that luggage right now. It's going to take you probably the next 5 years to get it set.
I can. You want to know why? I'm going to vacuum seal your ass.
So here's the deal, and this is on camera right now.
You show up to H50 and you cut me open, I'm just dead.
Wait, this is on camera, so I'm going to throw this out there to Bill. This is on camera. There's two things. Is it money or you don't like to fly?
Both.
No, it's mostly just money and getting the time off and just I don't have money and that's like an extravagance to me. That's like,
and I get it, and I totally get it. So how about
wheelhouse.
This? If you say you're coming, I'll put aside money that the channel makes and I'll cover the cost.
Oh, dude, I don't want you to do that. I appreciate that, but I don't want you to do that because if I go, I gotta take my wife with me. She wants to go. I have family out in California.
I'm taking my.
There's no wives in baseball.
I
have to bring my.
I appreciate it, but yeah, I mean it's a major thing. Yeah, I mean it'd be awesome.
Bill, but, I'm gonna. If my brother's going to go, which I'm still not 100% convinced, even though I keep on getting convinced. I'm like,
he's P.A. Baracus. We got to drug him and get him on the plane.
Yeah,
I have a cousin that lives literally around the corner from the Sugarman Gallery, and I've never visited him out there. That was always our thing. When me and my wife had our 25th wedding anniversary, we were going to go out there and they were like, no need for a hotel. Stay at our house. We'll go see all the sites together. And I didn't have the money to go fucking fly there. You know what I mean?
Myers house for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? They didn't even know it was there. She sent me pictures. She's like, "Oh, we discovered this place that's right around the corner from us. It's called the Sugar Mint Gallery." I'm like, "You fucking kidding me?" I had beers with the guy who made that costume in the corner right there. You know, like, are you nuts? You didn't know this was right here? And they're horror fans too. That's why it blew my mind that they didn't know it was right there. They're
didn't
great
know the
people.
house next door was the Myers house?
They live right around the corner, basically, I guess.
They didn't know that was the Myers house.
My cousin Roxy works in that prop house, that big famous prop house that like most of the movies get all their props from. She's a prop master there. She's one of the ones that gets the props and gives it to each movie and shit.
Oh my God.
And by her husband, I mean, he's a producer. He worked on some of the Creepshow episodes of the series. He did all the animation and shit.
Leanna, you coming to age 50 too? You got to come out to age 50. I'm telling you.
I ain't getting on no plane. I know. How about it nowadays? You don't even know
because he's not interested in this
nowadays.
shit. Neither is my wife. They can go hang out and chat.
Look at
Things
that.
are
Look at
landing
this.
upside down.
We have, Pat. What do we have? We have 3.5 years for this to get this all figured out.
About 3.5 years. Yeah, we're halfway to Halloween right now. It's halfway to Halloween, so yeah, 3.5 years.
Colin, you guys are having a great thing with the Love of Horror with Chris and Sean doing that stuff, all the Halloween.
Yeah, how about that, huh?
Sounds really cool,
dude.
Yeah,
and we were talking about earlier that yeah, go.
I'd love to get out there because I'm looking forward to. Colin, you got to get a video of you and Chris Nelson. Colin,
you have to, man. You have to.
I would love to get out there this year. And last year I got screwed. We were all ready to go but we had to put a roof on the house. And this November I have 2 weddings. No way in hell I can get out there.
I know. But remember, Pat, you were going to go to Colin's fucking room and you were going to put your fingers on the fucking phantasm fucking poles.
I was dying. I'm like, I want to go into his room. Like people like they want to go into Pat's Halloween room. I go, I want to go to Colin's movie room, dude.
You go into Colin's room and it's so somber, it's so sweet. You're looking around all shit, but you hear this hum. You're looking around, you're like, where's that hum? And then you look under, there's the 2 poles from Phantom.
I'll be saying I'm like
everything becomes clear.
Pat going
I remember you were telling me, like, hey Bill, I'll be there. And you were like doing this symbol a lot, like you're gonna put your fingers on there and end the hum.
From Pat going to Colin's movie room to Joe still driving around to Dallas. I've lost all this.
Oh
God.
I know. We got some stories on this fucking channel.
I did talk to the wife about it though.
History here.
It won't be for if we go out there. It won't be for the Love of Horror. It's more than likely going to be February, March of next year.
For the love of Pat and Kathy.
because friends of ours that live in Donegal, like the one Kathy's one of her best friends is in Donegal. She just had a baby, so we want to go out there and visit. So more than likely it's going to be February, March of next year. So it won't be for the convention, but we'll be out there probably then because it's in the middle of both of our birthdays. So we said we'll probably go then. So I'll get
Sorry,
to go.
Colin.
I'll be there.
Sorry, Colin. Pat won't be there for the Love of Horror. He's going to be for the love of an hour and a half from Dallas.
For the love of Dallas.
For the love of an hour and a half from Dallas.
That's where Joe was on the phone.
Eternally.
I'm just driving around in Dallas. What?
We're so lost. What the hell's this bizarre
I remember we started that show, and it's like the second chase I'm asking, where you at, brother? Oh, I'm about an hour and a half from Dallas. Cool, man. Cool. It's like fucking an hour and a half later, that movie ends. I'm like, so how far you at now, man? You there yet? I'm about an hour and a half. Wait a minute.
No, I'm here. I'm just driving around.
He said it an hour and a half ago. Like he's outside Dallas just circling. You don't want to make the commitment and actually go into it.
He's just like Chevy Chase in Big Ben Kids Parliament.
I love the guy to death. I love him. It was so fun.
I miss Joe.
We'll get him on. Like
I said, Pat, if we ever finally officially do our top 10 Seinfeld episodes ever, I think you got to get Joe involved because remember, every time we bring up Seinfeld,
he knows his
he'd
Seinfeld.
fucking jump right in. Like he knew the shit with us. You know what I mean? So
Seinfeld,
that'd be a good episode to bring him back for. We've been talking about it since the day I fucking met you. That'd be a great way to get that guy back into the fray, man. Let's do a fucking top 10 Seinfelds. You're gonna get a whole new audience, I swear. People are gonna go, this guy knows Seinfeld? Hold on.
Great episode.
Let me see
Still
what
the
else
old
he
bag
knows.
when he steals the marble.
Yeah, he
ride
knows
from the
Big
old lady.
Trouble in Little China too.
I gotta tell you, okay, you guys, do you have your menu?
Yo, that's Leanna too. How about it? He knows
She
her
knows
shit
the Seinfeld too. The old bag.
Yes.
Do you
She
guys
told
have
me
the
she
disc
loves
menu
Larry
up on your
Larry
screen?
David.
Is the disc menu screen still up on your TV?
No, I
If the
took it
shoe
down.
fits, levitation, if it all it
Yes.
all comes out in
Levitation's
the
a good
wash.
one. Levitation's
All
a really
three
good
of
one.
those episode titles are amazing.
Well, if I remember correctly,
All these are the false
wait.
prophet.
If I remember
Grandma's
correctly,
last
levitation is the levitation one? Isn't the guy that does the levitation? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't he the guy that was in The Shining?
I don't know who's in the levitation.
Let me look it up. It's going to drive me
I
crazy.
don't know, but I'm getting a little silly.
I think it's
Anytime I hear the levitation, I think of The Gate, the movie The
I
Gate
think-
with Stephen
I remember
Dorff. Remember that? Just a levitation.
I'm going to look it up right now, but I
Levitated
think
and
the
shit.
guy that plays the guy that does the levitation in that episode, I'm pretty sure it's Lloyd, the bartender from The Shining. Let me just check.
Really?
I could be wrong, but I think it is.
That just blew my mind. Even after all those fucking videos they made of The Shining and all that shit, to find out when you look at Jack Torrance, that final picture in that black and white photo, and he's standing in the exact pose of Baphomet, that famous Baphomet fucking photo.
I'm absolutely right.
Wow.
The guy that plays the guy in the levitation episode, that's Lloyd from The Shining.
Wow.
The
That's
bartender.
cool. Dude, what are you playing, Brett? What are you playing?
What is this, Agnet? That's DC Cab. It's making it. Or breaking it. Trying to survive. Don't ever say never. Keep your dreams alive.
Dude, that song is awesome.
I don't know how they have not got a copyright strike against them. That's DC Cab. That's a DC Cab.
How does that happen?
I used to own that movie on DVD, and the one scene that always sticks out to me, always, is when that family's sitting around for dinner and the Barbarian Brothers come crashing in through the fucking walls.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I love when they're sneaking around before they bust in, and they're looking for, and the guy that played Grady from Sanford and Son is Mr. Rhythm.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Rhythm.
I see a windmill, and it says Bruce Lee. So they go there, and they says, and the two Barbarian Brothers like, that's not Bruce Lee. It says Bruce Leg. And Mr. T's like, I told you, fool, stay in school.
I remember years ago, I had that on DVD for a while, and I remember years ago I was trying to clear out a bunch of shit, and somehow that DVD, I don't know if I meant to give it away, whatever, it wound up in my pile of giveaway shit, and my guitar player and my drummer were fighting over it. DC Cab, it's mine.
I love that movie.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize I put that in the to-go pile. Like, that wasn't, like, meant to be, you know?
Like,
DC Cab's mine.
that one up.
You. Yeah.
You know, if you only knew how many times I used Gary Busey's line from that movie. When he's hitting on the one girl and she gets pissed, he's like, "Why you guys getting so mad?" He's like, "Women, I don't understand it. You got all the money and half the pussy. You got all the pussy and half the money." I always just, I'm like, "What are you guys talking about? You got all the pussy and half the money. Why are you getting so pissed off? You got the world by the balls. You gotta just run."
Sorry, I got the Delta Force. I got the Delta Force stuck in my head. I love that shit.
All right,
we
so
sound like old men.
You guys gonna hang out afterwards? You guys gonna hang afterwards? Or you guys calling it a night?
I got some time.
I gotta pee so fucking bad.
I gotta pee so bad too.
I'll be here. I'm up.
Me too.
So
I'm ready.
Everybody, for those that hung out tonight, do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Just you're gonna give away a Tales from the Dark Side. We promised that the whole episode.
Oh,
so
shit.
So how do you want to give it away? That's a good question. How do you want to give it away?
How many times did we say? But
wait, actually, how many people are online here? Hold on here. Let's see.
How are we going to give away this set? We have to give away the set.
And Penny, you do my shameless plug.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on, my bad. I'll bring it. I did bring. Hold on.
Dun, dun,
We are
dun,
professional,
dun,
people.
dun.
We are professional. It's just a long night. It's Friday night. It's a late
Friday, I had a
night.
rough day at work. I got to piss.
I gotta piss so fucking bad I can taste it. And Brett's playing DC Cat.
No, that's Delta Force, baby. That's the Delta Force.
What love? Got to deal with it.
What else can I play?
So here's some shameless plugs for the Everscathed for Bill. So be sure to go check them out.
Shit.
August 9th.
Okay.
Tell them all about the show.
Doing our first show back in 2 years. It's been 2023 was our last show, and before that, it was a couple of years, a few years, probably since before COVID. Yeah, our last shows were right before COVID at the Metal Monkey Brewery. Brad, I'm sure you know Metal Monkey. And I just ran into one of the dudes last weekend. He was here at Sound Growler at that show I was at. I ran into fucking one of the owners of Metal Monkey there. So yeah, this is our first show back in 2 years. It's out in Brett's territory. Come check us out if you're in the Chicago or surrounding areas.
Yes.
You can go to our website. I have a link where you can buy tickets. That's the next picture, Pat, is for our website. You go to www.theeverskathed.com. I just updated it today. It's got all the links are updated, fresh. Go buy tickets. Let them come out. We'll have a great time. I'll sing What's Love Got to Do with It for you if Brett's there. We'll sing it arm in arm. And then head forward. What's the next one I sent you? What's the next picture I sent you?
What's the next one?
I don't remember. Oh, I remember. It was one of the figures on Monday. On Monday, yes. My new unboxing video is coming out, Silence of the Lambs. And if you've watched any of my unboxing videos, you know I go above and beyond and I fucking get into the character. So this is just up there with it. Don't worry. I went out and I got the props for this one. About to film a new one tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna film a new one. My wife's gone for the day. She's going to work. She's going to a party. And I don't know. He left with my promo.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Anyone who's still around, What's Love Got to Do with It? But yeah, I'm going to be filming a new unboxing video tomorrow. That'll be out in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, coming Monday. I expect to have out the Silence of the Lambs.
I should just
so check that shit out.
I think it froze for a second, so I tried to back out.
Yeah,
so you got that, Bill? You got that? Okay.
No, everyone else got that. I got that. I'm the one who put that shit out. Do you all got
Pat,
that?
you remember this?
What is
this? What is that?
Hold on. Do you remember that?
It's Brett in the corner with a keyboard playing with it.
Don't you remember Al looking for that album? Go with him.
Go with him. I will go with
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When Matt LeBlanc puts his foot on the record at the end of the episode.
I apologize. For some reason, my computer froze.
Sorry.
So I just closed some shit out.
No, you're all good. You're all good. That's coming Monday. I got my new Breaking the Seal, new unboxing video.
You're going to break the seal?
Hannibal Lecter. And as you guys know, every unboxing video, I get a little crazy, get a little cosplay with it. So, and then here you go. That's where you go to watch it. YouTube. I got more. Last Monday, I posted a footage I found from us playing in St. Louis 10 years ago, 2015. And it's got the full Tales from the Darkside intro at the beginning of our show. It's sweet. With the fog, awesome. It looks fucking brilliant. Yeah. I just uploaded a new video today from that same show, Hammers at Dawn. So I got 2 more coming. I found 4 songs from that show in my computer files, and they're all pretty fucking good. So go to the Everscathed YouTube channel and check that shit out. Check out my unboxing videos. Like I said, that Silence of the Lambs one's coming Monday. Fun shit. Goofball
go
shit.
With Bill. Mm-hmm.
Metal, booze, and horror.
Sweating Bullets. It's a great song.
Sweating Bullets. Countdown to Extinction, if I'm correct, right?
Great song. Yeah.
Sweating Bullets. I remember I watched the Megadeth tribute band play that song And me and a guy started doing aerobics in front of him when they played it. Feeling claustrophobic like the walls are closing in. Start jogging in place. Once you've committed me. Yeah, that's like one of my worst.
I remember that
songs.
That album cover, because Vic was on the back of it, which was still cool. I love that album cover though. I think it's pretty cool.
Dude, the best. They should have stuck with their original album cover, which was the fucking best. I went there at the midnight sale. They had a Red Tower Records. They had a store right here in Orland. They used to have midnight sales when an album would go on. I was there for the Megadeth Euthanasia record.
Great album.
And the best cover of that one was Vic as the Grim Reaper with the child in his hand, the baby.
Holding his hand.
And they gave out shirts.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when the album came out, it was like, what is this? It was like babies hanging from clothespins. I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Like, dude, I think they gave me the album cover. It was brilliant. That
was the shirt that when you went to see him at the Aragon for that tour, they had that shirt too. And with the dates on it, it was pretty cool.
That's a cool fucking picture there. That was awesome. I had this shirt for many years. The more you watched it, the more it faded away.
The last tour I saw was the Dystopia tour.
I saw him on that tour. Good tour.
COC 1995 when I was in 8th grade. Saw that concert at the Aragon.
COC, man. Their old shit was like more punk. It was great shit.
They were
my favorite one for them was Blind though. With the Dance of the Dead.
Was it Deliverance though? Deliverance was their second album, wasn't it? Or no? I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Deliverance was a late record for them, I believe. They had like a bunch of punk, like hardcore punk records, like before they were famous.
How do you? I'm going to take a piss. You guys have to figure out how to give away one set of the.
Yeah, we got to give away one set. You promised.
Figure it out. I got to go piss. I'll be right back.
All right, Brett. We didn't keep track of how many times we said "but," so we can't do that.
I've already given away the two. I've already given them away. Should we just do it like that?
When?
He just leaves. He's like, oh, come on. Here, should I just do a quick?
Well, because he doesn't even promise it the whole show. We're going to give one away, so we got to give one away.
Okay, here. Let's do it this way, Bill. Let's see here. The first person to answer, we're just going to do one tonight, Bill. What do you think? Just one?
Right, one. Yeah, you can just give one away tonight. Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you fuck yeah. You set it up, man. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
The first person who's named John wins this set. There's nobody here.
The first person to tell me how many seasons of Tales from the Darkside there was, and you have to look it up. Give me a number of how many seasons there was. First person to put it in the chat, you get...
Go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the answer?
Nobody's answering. Did I do a bad question? I didn't think it was that bad.
Is there anybody still here? What time is that? I gotta pee.
Jordan's so funny.
So how'd you guys want to give it out?
All I did, I said, can somebody tell me how many seasons of Tales of the Darkside there was? The first person that put the correct.
Who's still in the chat?
I don't see it.
Put out a quick question for the people still in the chat.
So if you guys,
how many times did we sing Tina Turner tonight?
So if you want those sets,
she's like the wind.
Are there?
Yeah, that'd be an even better one because we only did that. You did that last time.
From the Darkside are there?
How many times did
Jordan.
me and Brett sing "She's Like the Wind" tonight? And go.
And if no, we'll do a dual question. How many seasons? And if you don't answer that, well, the next answer is who created the show? Who was the producer?
There you go. There you go. There you go. While
You
you're
all know
guessing,
that-
I'm gonna pee.
Oh, there we have a winner. Winner chicken
Look
dinner.
at that. She looked it up. She looked it up.
All right, 4 seasons. You got. I was supposed to be shocked. I was about to sit down and see Paul B. Rubenstein
Well,
written out. I'm
Leanna,
like, no
Hey,
fucking way.
She gave the second answer too.
Leanna, if you're gonna have to turn it on or you're not gonna turn it on, we're gonna send it to you. You can
Yes,
watch it with
just,
Looks
your
like
husband,
Leanna won
do whatever
the
you wanna
box
do.
set. So it looks
You
like
get-
Leanna's a Tales from the Dark Side
You're
member.
the
with
proud
us.
winner of one of these bad boys.
Now you can watch along with us, Leanna.
Yeah.
She's like the wind, bevy rage through my trees.
Oh, well, that worked. You won then inadvertently.
So
Okay.
we're going to be in the private chat
I'm
after
guessing we
this.
got to get off because you broke the seal, Pat. I haven't broke the seal yet. I
Yeah,
think Bill
so-
needs to break
I
it.
Everybody-
gotta be so
So
fucking
we'll kill the
bad, dude. I
stream,
can
then
taste it.
we'll jump. We're gonna for our friends that are a part of the wrecking crew.
Something.
We'll probably be on there shortly. So I already peed, so I'm good to go. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
2
We'll
hours
be
and
doing the stream
46
again
minutes.
shortly. Next time we do the stream, I keep talking about streams. It's going to make Brett have to piss even more. We'll have Colin Murdy on as our guest for that, which is going to be awesome. Leanna won the set, so she can watch along with us next time. We'll be back on
Hey, thanks
Sunday
a lot
for
for
the
hanging out,
podcast.
guys.
And remember, we're doing the podcast on Sunday as usual, but the watch along will be on Monday, not Tuesday, because Tuesday I'm going to see Gene Simmons Band. That's what I'm doing. So I'll say good night to everybody. Leanna, awesome. Good night. Thanks for winning the set, Dave. There's Davey still. He's doing some editing. If you guys want, we're gonna send. Colin's still up. What are you doing up, dude? Go to bed.
Ow!
Jesus, you gotta be making
Colin.
breakfast at this fucking time.
Oh,
What are you still doing up watching all this pilot crap?
Damn. Oh God.
Bill's playing with the Tom Atkins Barbie. Okay.
I'm
Come on,
playing
guys.
with my fucking dolls. I gotta go
Right,
pee.
Good night.
All right,
Good
you guys
night.
hang on, everybody. Thanks. We'll see you guys on Sunday.
I am talking about the real possibility that he is still out there.